Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless.
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codist is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Five, that Cinco box round your head, we see the dots. Movement mechanical, dancing like in casino box. New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots. He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots. But now we singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away, someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot. I wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah, you know who the codist is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah, I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the thirst do when you're in a lonely land. Steel walls, iron talons, now they can't hurt you, cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the perk, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you, or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. Boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intellect, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body, in the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We're finally all grown, seeds planted in the stone. Yeah. FB. Breeze Omega.
Yeah, FBA, Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah. I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah. In your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Filler packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pillar, not a funeral pie. Breathe, scat pack screaming, on par on the tide. You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. You know, country for old men. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with perspire. Yeah. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let them spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep the smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Bottom at a 10 while the world stays silent.
Yeah. Appreciate you, young Riaz. Yeah.
But they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes,
I've seen them shed skin there, banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Yeah. But I'm still silent. Why the world stays silent? The world will stay silent. Yeah. Happy Saturday, y'all. Hope you're having a great one. Yeah. FBA, what it do? I'm gonna bring you up, FBA Convo, no doubts, my boy. Bring you up, what it do? How you like that? FBA, you should have had your money on the Knicks, my nigga. Get the last song and we gonna get right up in here. You should have had the money on the Knicks, my boy.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fakes was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere.
Okay, safe travels, young Riaz. Safe travel. That's where your that's where that Hey Nanu Nanu at, huh?
Didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance.
Young Riaz going to get his Hey Nanu Nanu.
Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. It's in him.
Yeah.
Vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and the Beanie Shakur.
That's matriarch energy.
Empathy, you screaming, you don't like it. The pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plate shift. Teller, no capping. Keep the record near. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain.
I'm the captain, nigga.
Clear.
You niggas know I am the captain, nigga.
Whoa.
In the back.
Cold as the air. Trapped in the
Yeah,
atmosphere,
yeah, yeah,
anywhere.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Sitting
yeah.
here weightless, like it's from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke.
Riaz locked down. He getting that hey
Thinking
nano
not to
nano.
break stones. Take tonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you bone in. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal. Felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal.
It's a
Then I
meal.
woke.
Then I woke. Then I woke.
Back
Now
to
we
the
on the
plumbing.
way up. Yeah.
Back to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
atmosphere.
yeah, 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 yeah. Back to the atmosphere. Yeah. You know what it is. It's your boy Breeze Omega. Omega, that's Breeze. Big shout out to New York, Virginia.
Just me.
My good brother Jesse Paris. All my Cali family in the motherfucking his house. FBA combo holding down Detroit. What it do? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a great, lovely Saturday. It was a lovely Saturday. Riaz said, Breeze, only God knows. All right, my boy. Word up. What it do? I hope y'all having a great one. You know, one observation I had today, I was looking at Asian people and shit. And them niggas, when they get old and shit, them niggas start to look like turtles and shit. I'm just saying. You ever look at them? They look like motherfucking turtles. Jesse, what it do? B1, my brother, from another. Look, told you young Riaz pleading the fifth. I told y'all. That nigga getting some hey nanu nanu. Yeah, young Riaz. Told you young Riaz gonna be wild. Yeah, look, where Big E at? Big E, young Riaz over here on it. He on that mission. Word up. But yeah, they look like motherfucking turtles and shit. And all I see is them with Nabisco. And then they always got the Asian niggas that look like George Takei. Is that nigga from Japan? Because I think them niggas have that deep voice. They be like, hello, excuse me. They could be like, excuse me, can you show me where? Like, what the hell? Crazy, crazy work. And then we got the goofy nigga Aries Spears out here talking shit about the family from the South. Don't let that nigga make you think all New Yorkers think about the South like that. No. Real New York niggas who know they got family and got umbrage and they lineage sprouts from the South. We don't talk shit about that. You a nigga like Aries Spears, I don't know. He could be a tether. I don't know. And he trying to talk about niggas being slow and ungrammatically fit. Nigga, you didn't even graduate high school. Mm-hmm. Riaz, he know you getting that hey nano nano. That shit is for real. I'm not gonna keep everybody because I want to bring FBA up on the panel and shit. But I want to jump in real quick. We know what's going on out there in these streets. The 800-pound gorilla in the room. That's my nigga Druski. Let's get right into it because I was having a conversation with Navi about it yesterday, and I fuck with Druski and all that shit, but I want to just say this stuff. A lot of the stuff that Druski is making skits about and all that is shit that he get from the grassroots. We black people been talking about the British invasion and the Caribbean and Nigerian nightmares taking all these roads that are meant for found. That's why all the movies they remember that MLK movie they put out just recently? That movie Selma or some shit, that shit flop. All the movies these tethers do flop. They're terrible. Yeah, that nigga be Oreoing, Navi. What it do, crew? What it do, crew? Crew in the house? Yeah, that nigga is a full-blooded terrorist. A full-blooded tetherist. That's what I think that nigga Aries Spears. That's why he got them raccoon circles under his eyes and shit. Sitting around with a bunch of white boys letting them call him the N-word. But let's get to the Druski skit that that is setting it off, and we'll get to it after that.
You promise you go.
Shout out to
Stop
Druski.
talking like that. You ain't going to no big city. Mass ain't gonna let you.
Yeah, I'm going with or without you.
Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey, what are you niggers doing?
You promise you go.
Rudy, stop talking like that. You ain't going to no big city. Mass ain't gonna let you.
Yeah, I'm going with or without you.
Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey, what are you niggers doing over there? Get out of here. Hey, what are you doing? Run!
And cuts! Fantastic. I need more American slave, okay?
Like struggle.
Yeah, the struggle.
Like sort of like the dialogue, like the back and forth banner.
Absolutely, yes.
See, this role was sort of a bit cheeky. I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know. During the filming of this role and this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle. I studied the art.
A fantastic turnout on the red carpet tonight. And just arriving, we have Samson Dubois at the American Guild Awards.
Samson, you look great tonight. How hard was it for you to change your accent?
As a little boy from Manchester, I think, I struggled a bit with the dialect, right? But to really get into character for this quite astonishing role that I took on, to say the least, I put it all on the line.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck.
Nigga, we family.
Nigga, ain't no fucking family in this shit. We not family, nigga. Fuck family.
Hey, cut, that's the one.
That was stunning. That was stunning. Great performance, brother. Great performance.
Working with a good London boy, and I bother him all the time. I had a call with the director. It was quite quintessential to the role, and great character development behind it.
I put this fucking bullet in your head, nigga.
I laugh because I'm penniless and a bit quite surreal.
Samson Dubois, Samson Dubois. Samson, yo, who's the girl? Who's the girl?
What's your next
Samson
movie?
Dubois,
What's your
Samson
next
Dubois.
movie?
Yo, do you think your British accent gets you all the black roles in America?
Come on, bro. Are you serious, bro?
Do you think you're better than them?
Better than who, bro? Black people.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, that part, crew. I said this nigga Druski be stalking our chats and listening to niggas what we talk about. He know what to bring up and shit. That's real talk. The nigga is crazy. But as I was saying, black people, we have been talking about this shit. We've been talking about it's just so funny. I see so many niggas channels, and a lot of these niggas, they acting like Druski just thought this shit up off his own goddamn mind. Like Druski exposed. Druski didn't expose nothing. He just listening to us. Even when he did the church skit, that's him listening to us, talking about how these niggas is in the church. This nigga funny though. But that's exactly how them niggas is. And literally, that part where he's playing like the other nigga, he's playing when they was asking the nigga Stringer Bell, the nigga who was playing Stringer Bell, Idris Elba. And that's always funny about that nigga Idris Elba, because that nigga Corey Holcomb said he had ran into that nigga in Whole Foods. I think it was Whole Foods out in Cali. Whatever y'all expensive grocery store out in Cali is. And Corey Holcomb said he was in there, and that nigga Idris Elba was musty as hell. The nigga was super musty. I was die laughing. Corey, like he done ran across the nigga 2 times, and that nigga was musty. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Townsend did. Yeah, that's right, crew. Robert Townsend. Word up. That was in Hollywood Shuffle. That was in Hollywood Shuffle. That's like decades now. That's damn near 3, 4 decades. Hollywood Shuffle. Damn. Damn, that put some goddamn grays in a nigga here thinking about that. The show, like, damn. Oh, and Trader Joe. Yeah, that nigga be chat trolling Black Are You. That nigga be over there. He be like, what are these niggas talking about today? Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna make a skit about that. Cause he got a funny ass skit with a tether too. That shit is funny as hell. And he's got the nigga in the inner tube. He got the nigga holding the inner tube. He's playing the tether and he's holding the inner tube. Yo, Druski is stupid. Oh yeah, Jesse Torian was talking about it. Yeah. So yeah, niggas know that this is nothing new to us. Those of us who stay in the mix, we know this ain't nothing new. And shout out to Druski for doing what he do. It stirs the pot back up. Brings all that shit that was trying to fall down into the bottom of the pot right back to the top so we can skim it off. And it's time. Hollywood don't even give a damn. That's why they failing. Look at all these movies they got coming out right now with a bunch of tethers, a bunch of Nigerians. Them shits are gonna fail. All those movies gonna fail. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that one over here, Black Are You? Word up, crew. Oh, I gotta get that clip too again for Navi from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker when that nigga when Reese Witherspoon is that nigga's daughter and shit. That's right. Word up. But yeah, Druski, funny as hell. That nigga, I'm gonna give him his props because it was funny. And it got the British tethers. They swole on TikTok. Let's get into these stories. My good brother, Black Alpha Network be cooking. Let's get into it with Black Alpha Network. FBA all day. Hey, FBA, nigga, I done seen you got over there and got yourself a wrench, nigga. I saw that nigga FBA. I like this nigga made it over there. Which Hollywood Shuffle, Navi? You crazy, Navi. That's a classic Hollywood Shuffle. Robert Townsend was trying to warn niggas way back then. That nigga was trying to warn niggas. He was trying to tell us that's what that movie was about. So you might have not liked social commentary movies at the time, Navi. Oh yeah, Jesse, you over there? I see you. Let's go.
They're telling people to not retire and to go fight for voter rights. And by the way, here's the thing, fam. I'm gonna tell you what nobody's talking about. We still have the right to vote. Y'all see how they're doing a play on words, right? I want y'all to notice that. They're making it look like it's this big factor and this big issue, like we don't have the right to vote. No, the only thing that happened was the districts got changed. And the districts getting changed does not affect
I'm gonna get you sucker was fire.
Black politicians.
What are you talking about, Navi?
You see, they've tried to match the arc.
I know you crazy.
Terribly, like they fell at everything, of trying
now
to get
Black Americans to believe
that what affects a Black politician affects a Black citizen. It has nothing to do with that. Black Americans can still go vote. You can go vote right now. Even with all the cuts and all the districts and everything that's being turned and flip-flopped, that has nothing to do with black folks going down and casting a vote. That has not been affected. That has not been changed. But they're trying to do a play on words to persuade you to believe that. But in reality, it's about them. And that's what the Democrats always do. It's about what affects the white liberal, and then what affects the white liberal, how it affects the black-faced Democrat. And if it affects the black-faced Democrat, they make it look like it's affecting the black American citizen. It goes from white liberal to black-faced Democrat to the black American citizen. And now what we realize is that what affects those two parties, those two plantation lovers, has nothing to do with our community. We still out here getting money. We still out here getting up every single day, going to work, and we stronger than ever. Black Americans right now are living the life. Black Americans are enjoying themselves because we're perseverers. There's nothing that they've thrown at us or that they've told us to fearmonger us that has affected our day. We still waking up, we still getting paid, we still strong, we're still eloquent, and we are still exceptional. So the fact that we love our life so much, that's pissing them off. They're really upset right now, fam, because nothing upsets the system of supremacy and all their little black-faced minions more than black American happiness. They want black Americans to be upset. If you notice, every time you hear Democrat talk, it's always doom and gloom. Because in reality, fam, our peace and our happiness is really upsetting them. Because they can only operate and function in a world where we are not.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be popping at the car show tomorrow.
They need you to get unalive in
Mother's Day,
so they can say, "Look how bad the Republicans are. Come vote for us." They need them to say, "Hey, we're going back to slavery," so they can say, "Come vote for us." What happens when you cannot con 50 million foundational Black Americans anymore? You go out of business, and they're going out of business, and they're trying to go back to the 60s, and they can go to the 60s, they can stay in the 60s, they can dream about the 60s, but while they over there sleeping, we wide awake, fam, and we get into the money, reparations over everything, money, payments, FBA Renaissance, certified black.
Shout out to Black Alpha Network. That's right, it is certified. We all the way up, and that's it, nigga. We only want our cash reparations. All this other bullshit y'all trying to pull us into, we not going for it. Y'all on your motherfucking own. You're on your motherfucking own. We not doing no marching. We're not out here. No, nigga, we done told y'all what our demands are. And either, nigga, you gonna give us what we want and what's owed to us, or you gonna fucking suffer. That's just it. And the way foundational Black Americans are built, we gonna survive this shit because we done been through the most. We've been through all kinds of hell. That's why you ain't never seen a nigga crying about no recession. I have never been around 7 niggas and we start talking about, man, you heard it's a recession. Fuck out of here, nigga. We been in a recession. We don't give a damn that, and we still get bread. We still get money. This is why they so terrified of giving us our reparations. Let the cat out the motherfucking bag. They know what it is. They know they pay that money up, nigga. They gonna have to live with guilt again. They gonna have to live with that white guilt because it's gonna be us that saved the country, get it all out of debt. Same way we did back in the days when niggas was buying all them caddies and all that shit. We lifted up the economy. When Dave Chappelle made that skit about reparations, that shit was damn near true. That nigga said, truck driver? I ain't no truck driver. I just bought this truck straight cash. That's how niggas would be moving. And they know it. They know it. I don't give a fuck if it was 100 record labels created or niggas was making t-shirt shops and hoodie shops and rim shops and shit, nigga, and buying cars, nigga. I don't give a damn. My car is American made. It ain't from Japan or no shit like that. It's Mopar or no car, nigga. No jam, no jelly, nothing. That's it, nigga. Yeah, that's crew right there. Recession equals welcome to my world. That's right. Recession equals our money is nearly equal now. Since y'all don't want to go the high route, fuck it, nigga. We get in the gutter with you. That's how we is. We don't give a damn. I want all you niggas to catch hell. That's why I ain't tripping off of nothing Trump does. It's been this way. All I know is, nigga, get out, get that money. Don't complain. Don't let nobody fuck up your motion, and do what you gotta do, because we gonna survive. We've already. What else can these devils do to us that they haven't done, or already have they already done to us already? They've done every goddamn thing under the sun. All the evil shit in the world they done to us already. Lies, cheat, steal, rob, kill. That's what the Nabiscos are famous for. So when we watch the Tethers doing what they doing, we just like, y'all just mimicking your mommy and your daddy. Your white mommy and white daddy. Y'all just learning how to be out here being tricksters, scammers, all that. That's what they say when you hear Tethers say, you niggas have not taken enough of the opportunities in America, nigga. That just means scamming. They don't all this doctor shit. Nigga, I'm telling you, them, the Indians, all of them got fake credentials. All of them got fake IDs. All of them got fake fucking degrees. Any nigga who don't believe it now, you just a lost nigga. I can't pick you up under your rock, nigga. I'm gonna just put the rock back on your head. Like, let this nigga get back under his rock. We don't need all the scary bitch ass niggas coming around us. And if you don't, and you know what I was looking at on, uh, shout out to my brother Arashalan. It was his birthday on Bronze Reaper. It was his birthday the other day. It's funny. He got a nigga named Shabaka over there, yo. The nigga look funny as hell, the Shabaka over there on. The nigga been coming on camera. I'm going to tell Bronze Reaper to tell that nigga to close his camera. We do not want to see that nigga. We don't want to see that fucked up hat that nigga got going on. Nothing. Just leave that old nigga over there. Give him a box of oatmeal and close the door on that nigga. Jesse, your Shabaka don't, our Shabaka don't look like that Shabaka, right, Jesse? Yo, what it do? Fresh always in the house. Yeah, get that nigga a box of oatmeal and close the door. Look, if we was scamming, we be running this shit. Okay, good, Jesse. I know our Shabaka don't look like that Shabaka. God damn. And our Shabaka ain't no hoe ass nigga. That Shabaka Bronze got over there is a hoe ass nigga. Oh, he just got a big ass bug in his ass about FBA. And and that's how I know that niggas is winning, because all these niggas got a bug in their ass, because that little Pan-African money is drying up. You don't see Dr. Kubar when all these niggas is over here doing all this crazy shit in Africa. That's right, Black Are You? I'm telling you, I believe we did a show where we had the Indian woman on talking about how all them niggas is scammers, her own people. She was calling out her own people. All these groups that y'all think are so hard working, and no, them niggas is all scammers. And the white supremacists know this. The white supremacists, not one white person got a doctor named Patel. Only niggas be ending up with a Patel. Yeah, y'all mean to tell me every nigga named Patel is a doctor? That right there should have let every nigga know the scams. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, he be bringing his ass over to unbiased Ron. Yeah, he be coming over to the Ron shit, Shabaka. Just the old angry nigga sitting in a house with a bunch of incense. The nigga gotta have that incense burning 24/7 because that nigga smell like a necromancer. The nigga look dead to me. I'm gonna be honest. Now I don't think Riaz Flag crew, his grandpa made a decision and shit. Not certain that Riaz people fled. But yeah, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We not going backwards, man. This is it right now. The foundational Black American Renaissance is on, and we ain't going backwards. Nowhere, nigga. We ain't going nowhere. We staying right here. That's why it's no reason for me to run or go anywhere else when we got all these niggas right here. We got beaches right here. We got artifacts, monuments, great parks, all types of shit. You can go skiing here in America in the summer, nigga. A necromancer, Navi is necromancer. It's a motherfucker who fucks with the dead, that brings like with dead bodies and shit and zombies and shit like that. That's what that Shabaka looked like. I was trying to figure out what type of hat that nigga had on his head. That nigga hat is the worst hat I ever seen, nigga. That nigga hat looked like a sack. Like it looked like something you put potatoes in. You ever seen them bags where you get a small bag of potatoes and shit? And it's like a sack and shit? That's what the nigga hat looked like. Ain't no, yeah, and go surfing the next day, crew, right. But yeah, that nigga is a necromancer. Bronze like to keep him over there and shit. Yeah, that nigga Bronze and them like to keep that nigga over there. That nigga's in there burning incense 24/7. I used to hate going to niggas' houses who had incense burning all the damn time. That shit burn my nose and fuck with my eyes. Crazy. Big shout out to Black Alpha Network. Always killing it. I was like, damn, that nigga was killing it last night. My brother was in there killing it. Shout out to Black Alpha. Let's listen to this brother. Once again, black people, we niggas is all the way up. So y'all can't scam us. Y'all can't tell no lies. Y'all can't fool us. We are all the way fucking up, man. This shit can't be stopped. And it ain't just on the internet. I could tell from the people I interact with on a daily basis, even when I'm at work. All the foundational Black American brothers and sisters, they all be looking at each other, especially the old heads. I seen a lot of cool old heads. It's like, yeah, brother, it's good to see more foundational Black Americans in here. And that old brother said that shit. So for me to believe that it's just some shit on the internet, and I'm hearing an old nigga tell me that it's good to see more foundational Black Americans in this joint, shit, nigga. I love that shit. Yeah, Christians are necromancers. Definitely necromancers. They worship the dead. Listen to this brother right here. Niggas
the
is
script
up,
the
man.
government is using right now, where
You
they
can't
drop
pull a
thousands of
wool over a
immigrants to
nigga's
our
eyes,
communities to undermine our political power and tank our labor leverage. The script the government is using right now, where they drop thousands of immigrants to our communities to undermine our political power and tank our labor leverage, not new. And it ain't a glitch or a crisis.
Not new
it's
at all.
It's a 160-year-old state strategy and attack. To understand what's happening in 2026, you have to look at the original receipts from the 1800s. Let's follow the money. Let's take it back to 1862. While your ancestors were literally on the front lines of the Union Army fighting for their basic freedom, the government passed the Homestead Act. They gave away 270 million acres of land just for free. But they didn't give it to the people who built the country's wealth. They gave it to European immigrants who just stepped off of a boat. They gave away your 40 acres you originally owned to a buffer class before you could even re-own the dirt you were tilled on long before they got here. By 1890, Black Americans were the master tradesmen of the South. We were 80% of the skilled labor at that. So the government and big business legalized the padrone system. They used labor brokers to import entire ships of contract labor from Europe to drop directly onto Black American job sites. They imported a workforce that literally couldn't speak the language just to make sure you couldn't organize for better pay. They physically pushed the Black American tradesmen off the docks and into the dirt. Sound familiar? Let's fast forward to 1911. Black Americans were dominating the service industry in the North. We were the barbers, the caterers, the porters, the list goes on. We had labor leverage. The government's response? The Dillingham Commission, a whopping 41 volumes of research that said
he has these people in the video, Navi, because this was about a thing where they had a bunch of Palestinians trying to take over people's spots in Chicago. So that's why this is up here. That's why that video, these are immigrants. This is the new group of immigrants that they've just bust in to once again be the new buffer class against foundational Black Americans.
Volumes of research that said Black Americans were too efficient and demanded too much. Their solution? Flood the cities with a new buffer class to break the Black American monopoly. They never ran out of workers. They just ran out of the people they could underpay. Again, sound familiar? Let's keep going. In 1965, the second we won the Voting Rights Act and the momentum for reparations were building, they passed the Hart-Celler Act, and they didn't do it for diversity. They did it to change the math. They swapped black for minority and lineage for diversity. They invited the whole world to the table to make sure your slice of the power is as small as possible, translating to the least amount of power as possible. They diluted the debt by increasing the crowd. In 1980, they used the Marriott boat lift to crash the Black American economy in Miami just as we were winning city contracts. Then, in 1990, they created the diversity lottery to handpick a credential class from overseas. They brought in a model minority to act as a shield, using their fake success and fake degrees to shame your struggle, while using your poverty stats to get the funding. From 1862 to 2026, the strategy has always been the same. Whenever Black Americans fly too close to the sun, the government changes the demographics of the room. They would rather bring in 8 billion people than to have to deal with the debt that is owed to the 50 million Black Americans right here. The 160-year-old script has been working perfectly fine up until now. Them chickens have come home to roost.
Yes, sir. And that's what we saying. They motherfucking chickens have come home to roost. They brought all these terrorist niggas here. See, I say, the Nabisco will spite his face for his damn nose. That's what they do. And they consist. And now that we see this shit, because we've been hearing about this, we kind of knew that this type of shit was happening. But now that we in the age of information, disinformation, all that bullshit now. But under the age of information, we've been able to gather all this information and we've been able to put it all together. We know that 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4, nigga. Y'all not gonna sit there and try to tell me 2 + 2 is 5 now. See, that's what all the tethers hate. That's what the Nabiscos hate. That's what the Latinos hate, because, you know, all these Latinos, you're in stolen land. You're in stolen, nigga, it wasn't stolen. They paid you niggas. Not only did they whip y'all ass because of the Alamo, they didn't paid you niggas. They didn't paid you niggas. They whooped on you, and then you niggas didn't even help the one black nigga that was fighting for y'all, the Santa Ana nigga. Y'all sit there turned on the niggas that was black that could have fucking helped y'all. That's why I had a whole bunch of Latinos mad at me, because I was telling them that Cinco de Mayo is actually a day that was celebrated by the Black Maroon community down in Mexico that fought off the goddamn Spanish. You goddamn little midget Mexican burrito eating dwarves, y'all didn't do a goddamn thing. It was the Black Maroon community that you treat like shit down in Mexico. Puerto Vallarta. Go to Puerto Vallarta. You see niggas everywhere. It be like that skit when Dave Chappelle, when he had the pimps and them niggas all went back in Thomas and the nigga Charlie Murphy saw the other slave that looked like him. That's how it be down in Mexico. You see a nigga like that nigga be looking at you, nigga do a double take. You be like, yo, yeah, that nigga look like a brother. He don't look like an African. Why y'all don't call them Africans down there in Mexico, them brothers and sisters? And they'll tell you too, they ain't African. Some of them say, we got some African roots, but they say too themselves, we're not Africans. Word up. Yeah, in New York. Yo, word up. Yo, there go Bronze right there. Bronze Reaper in the house. What it do, Arashalan? Happy birthday too. Cause niggas celebrate their birthday like 7 days. I don't even see the real black people at my job when their birthday come. Them niggas is out. It's 2 niggas that had a birthday this week, and neither nigga showed up for 7 days. That's how black people do it. Niggas be like, man, fuck this job, nigga. It's my birthday. And that's why I want you to not say you don't care about your born day like that, Bronze, because nigga, you should. You should. Praise the universe that you arrived on this earth. That's why you be over there doing God's work when you be doing your show. And you damn sure doing God's work by letting Shabaka up there, and you got that nigga on camera. God damn. Bronze, get that nigga a box of oatmeal and tell that nigga to close his camera back up. We don't want to see that nigga. That nigga look like a horror flick. Yeah, the real Mexicans out there. I forgot what they call them niggas, the Morenos or some shit. That's the derogatory name, I think. They call them the Morenos. Go out there. You gonna see niggas. The niggas ain't the goddamn cartel. Just once again, pay attention, family. The melanated Mexicans that are dark that look like us down in Mexico, they're not the niggas running the cartels. They're not the niggas doing cartel. It's all the niggas that want to claim like they Spaniards and shit. Nigga, you come out of a jungle. All y'all niggas do, y'all the Pancho Villas niggas. That the white people sent that damn general down there to get that nigga. The nigga said, patches? We don't need no patches, no stinking patches. That nigga up out of here. Mercados. Okay, Jesse. Thank you, brother. Wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What the fuck are you doing, Reese? This is just them. This is them doing their bullshit. They starting early, boy. God damn, y'all don't like when we come in here and we really get into some scholarship. Y'all like when we fucking around. When I'm doing fuckery, this shit don't never fuck up. They do, Navi. That's the facts. Yeah, Restream is full of a bunch of punks and stubbians, as Navi say. Stubbians and dykes. Yeah, because they over here fucking with my I'm watching it right now. Yeah, nigga, we ain't asked for no music. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Get it. Hold up. We're gonna have another piece from my brother Black Alpha cooking, boy. Am I low? Low? Wait, mic check, mic check, mic check. Yeah, hold on. I'm not even looking at the mic thing right now. Hold on. What it do, Project Leroy? Hold on, hold on. Let me finish loading my videos in. Shut your ass up, crew. You couldn't get no sound through a damn plastic cup, nigga. It had to be a can. Mic check. Let me go out and come back in. Hold on, y'all. See if they fuck with me. They gonna be like, oh nigga, we got you, nigga. We got this nigga. Mic check, mic check. All right, we should be better. Mic check. Can y'all hear me now? You stupid. Can you hear me now? It looked like it. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me now because it came in. Give me a one real quick if y'all can hear me. Oh, you motherfuckers. Can you hear me? Okay, okay. All right. Glad y'all hear me. Y'all hear me? Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, they starting their bullshit already. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We back though. Wait, nigga. Wait, nigga. Hold on. Y'all can hear me. See, they got it where y'all can hear me now, but now they got it where I can't even access my videos real quick. Hold on. God damn, y'all. Can y'all please stop fucking with a nigga? I hate when they keep putting me backstage in my own shit and then they try to fade it out like I can't kick bitch ass niggas. Y'all niggas is Jesse, did you ever get my number, Jesse? I told you to call me. So if I didn't answer, nigga, I didn't get a response from you. But I did, that is my number, Jesse. Just I was trying to tell you because I was like, where the hell do you upload your videos at anymore, even over there on StreamYard? I don't even see that section. Because they still got all my stuff. They still got my whole music playlist, everything over there on StreamYard. Word up. Yo, Big E. I just saw Big E laughing and shit. Word up. So Big E should be popping in. Yeah, before I get to the gay fighter, the gay fighter and shit, the Nabisco gay fighter. This brother right here, though, I kind of like what he's saying, but I don't trust this nigga hairline, y'all. Y'all tell me, am I crazy?
Black people created the English language. Now, we have been lied to into believing that a person who descended from a cave created the English language. But when they came out of the cave, they didn't even
I like what this nigga's saying, though. Hold on. I like what this nigga's saying, but I don't like his hairline. Y'all tell me, am I crazy? Is this a Choctaw hairline?
Black people created the English language. Now, we have been lied to into believing that a person who descended from a cave created the English language. But when they came out of the cave, they didn't even know how to speak. So how the hell could they teach us a language? A language, a motherfucker who descended from the caves. They told us that they created English, but they didn't know how to speak.
The nigga making sense, but that nigga hairline is crazy. Yeah, that hairline is crazy, Jesse. I'm telling you. My tether radar went up. My tether senses was kicking like that hairline, boy. The forehead, the hair. Project Leroy said the horseshoe hairline. That nigga found him a goddamn. I would never wear that shirt ever outside, nigga. This is 2026, my nigga. I don't care what type of roots I'm trying to claim, nigga. I'm not wearing that shirt. Fuck all that. If I'm an Indian or indigenous nigga, I'm gonna be in some Jordans and some fly gear. Nah, we ain't fucking with that nigga right there. That nigga look like he be putting on elf ears and shit, running around in the back of his yard talking about he's a fairy. Oh shit. Sorry, bro. I ain't wearing that shirt. I don't know if it's a shirt, a jacket, what that shit is. He made that shit out of deer hide.
Black people created the English language.
We don't want to
now, we've been lied to into believing that a person who descended from a cave created the English language. But when they came out of the cave, they didn't even know how to speak.
Trying to sound like my brother Kanata Way. Y'all know Kanata Way, the brother who sometimes I'll be bringing over here, who's like the ancestor of the nigga who had that slave revolt. Yeah, Chud the Builder wore shirts like that at 19. Yeah, you saw Chud the Builder dressed as a goddamn fairy. I told y'all, these people be having problems with themselves, and the only thing they can do to make themselves feel good is to go around and spew the N-word at black people and act crazy. I told people, when I be at work, I could tell which Nabiscos are the way they are. But I'll tell you this one thing. I never had a decent looking Nabisco ever have, like, they all look like cave people. But, some of them don't look so like, they don't look so cavish. But But those be the ones that be kind of nice to you. They don't never give you no bad attitude. It's just like I said with ninjas. It be in white people community, the motherfuckers, if you ever look at the motherfuckers always going around causing strife and mayhem, they all ugly. You notice all the Karens are ugly. All the Karens. All the Chads are ugly. Chud the Builder is not a looker. There's some tether out there fantasizing about him, and maybe some hood rat, because I'm gonna play you some hood rats. Let's get to our gay fighter. All right, racist. As that nigga says, all right, racist.
All right, racist.
The main reason why you won't find them having
I'm gonna drop that link for yeah, Nat Turner, Jesse.
The reason why you won't find them having any history or documentation proving that their relatives are in this continent. They wasn't here.
Welcome back to class. For today's lecture, we will be discussing the United States purchase of Alaska in 1867. In March of 1867, the United States agreed to a proposal from the Russian minister in Washington, and that agreement was to purchase the territory of Alaska for $7.2 million. The negotiations that took place for the purchase were spearheaded by Secretary of State William Seward. He believed that Alaska's greatest value was as a trade link between the United States and Asia. The territory of Alaska was seen as a stepping stone for American expansion, as well as a buffer against European interests in North America. Selling Alaska was a way for Russia to cut its costs for its Crimean War. It was during this time that the U.S. made contact with the Inuits, the Aleuts, and the entire Eskimo population. During these early years, no legal distinction between native and non-native residents of this territory was made. Due to a lack of decisive plans for these people, they were placed on reservations and plotted on land randomly throughout the western part of the U.S. The Alaska Natives had very specific names that they were called during this time, and one of the biggest standouts is Eskimo. All American educated students learned of these people in school, and they were almost always labeled as Eskimos. Even Alaska Airlines paid homage to an Eskimo as early as 1972 when they made it their logo on all their aircraft, which they pretend is an offensive term now. Why? Because it proves where you people come from? The Alaska Natives gained citizenship in 1924, the exact same time the so-called Native Americans gained citizenship, which is a clear indicator that these are the same people. Another indicator that the Bering Strait story was bullshit. The natives weren't even considered Native Americans until the 1960s. And this title was only given to white-presenting Eskimos. And rightfully so, because they settled with the US government in 1934 through the Indian Reorganization Act. This act was passed in Congress in 1934, and it gave Indian tribes a new deal in their relationships with the United States. Conveniently, 10 years after the true American Indians were reclassified as black, colored, and mulatto. A clear indicator that these people were in bed with the US government. If I got anything wrong, I would love to be proven wrong. And one way that can easily be done is with a genealogical record of a Native American existing in this country prior to 1867. You are not true Aboriginal Americans if your only proof of indigenous roots is a 23andMe DNA test, or a tribal card that is no more significant than a school ID. Black Americans have pages of records of their ancestors on this land prior to the first census in 1790. I've seen it with my own eyes. If Native Americans were here first, then show us proof. Stop telling us nursery rhyme stories. Make us all look stupid if we got it wrong. Because being racist, homophobic, and anti-black isn't going to stop the truth from surfacing. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.
There you go. There you go. I told you, Navi, that nigga got a black boyfriend. What up, Twid in the house? Shalom, Twid. Hey, Siri, put on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, I turned Do Not Disturb on.
Thank you, bitch. All right, yeah. As he said it right there, it's funny that 1924, when they made them so-called citizens in America, the niggas in Alaska, it happened at the same time because they are the same people. They're Siberians. They come from a place called Eskimo over in Russia. That's why they were always called Eskimo. We all grew up all our life with what you ate an Eskimo pie. What was an Eskimo pie made with? 2 wafers with a white cushiony cream in the middle and then dipped in chocolate. That was an Eskimo pie. And if you go look at the old pictures of them when they first came over here, they were dark. And Eskimo pies weren't dark chocolate. That became later on. But in the early Eskimo pie was milk chocolate, sort of the same color as those natives, those red natives. Yo, crew, young Riaz ain't gonna let you off, my nigga. He not going like that. So you gonna keep coming, young Riaz. Young Riaz was supposed to go to bed like 45 minutes ago. Word up. Young Riaz ain't going out like no punk bitch. Nah, it's that black boyfriend. That black boyfriend like, don't you care about me getting my reparations? I was giving you the booty. He thought like, when he's like, well, I'm giving you booty, but okay, well, let me look into this. And then he started looking into it. He's like, I don't want my man upset. That's how them niggas be. Why you think Don Lemon stay with that Nabisco? That Nabisco be over there. They be doing. I watch gay niggas in my job. That a lot of people don't know. Gay niggas frequent Home Depot. It's full of gay niggas. It's gay niggas working there. It's gay niggas come there all the time. Gay niggas like to go gardening. They like to build shit in their house. They do. Them niggas come in there walking the damn dog in there. And white ladies, let me say this real quick. Can you white ladies stop bringing these goddamn pit bulls that you put sweaters and shit on? Like that's supposed to make him nice? Because pit bulls have something called gameness. When you ever heard niggas, when niggas used to raise pit bulls, when I was a kid, I used to always hear the niggas talking about his game. Oh yeah, he game. He game. That one right there, he game. They watch him from when they little to figure out which are the ones that ready to get at other dogs. That's what gameness means, ready to get at another dog. And it may be even your black ass. You don't even know. But then when they say game, that means that nigga ready to attack. So this white lady, she walking in today, her dog almost bit like 3 or 4 other dogs. And she got to walk this nigga where she makes sure her body is in between him and any other dogs and shit. Like, bitch, why bring that nigga to the store? And this ain't the only time I seen it. This like the second time something like that almost happened. The nigga, my manager, he saw that shit too. He was like, and I brought up what happened at that store in Walmart. He's like, yep, I saw that on the news. He said, I'm starting to rethink this dog thing. I was like, yeah, there shouldn't be no dogs allowed in the fucking store. I don't give a damn. Even an emotional support dog, stay outside in your car with the dog. Why you need to go to the store if you need emotional support? That sounds like you're not stable enough to be around the rest of the populace. So, yeah. All right, racist. Them niggas be on his ass on TikTok. Oh, boy, they hate that nigga. Let Black Alpha Network cook some more fucking food.
Anybody saying that Black Americans will be slaves again need to include it will be World War III before that ever happens. Make sure you put in World War III.
Say it again, Black
sure
Alpha. Wait, hold
put
on.
in anybody saying that Black Americans will be slaves again need to include it will be World War III before that ever happens. Make sure you put in World War III and make sure you put in the ramifications of even thinking about some stuff like that. But you ain't willing to do that, though, because you just really want to scare us enough to go vote for you. Do you see how devious these individuals are? Based off that alone is enough for you to never vote for that Democratic Party ever again. Fam, we could sit here and come up with a billion different reasons why. They don't do nothing. They cosplay, they front, they bring in illegals, they give no jobs, they give us no finances, they can't pass nothing. We can leave all that to the table. Telling Black Americans that we will be deported or we will go back in slavery is enough to never vote for that party again, because it is so preposterous that it should be shunned and it should be
Extremely
canceled immediately.
preposterous.
You ain't got to look for the 100 other reasons why they fail us. You can start there. You can stop there. That is it. Anytime somebody ever utters those words towards a Black American, even Black American children, they out here telling that too. Fam, that's predatory. That's predatory. You don't go tell no Black American baby that they will be slaves again.
Facts.
And then you see how bad slavery was. Slavery wasn't nobody playing. Slavery wasn't nothing funny. See, the days of using slavery and things that have happened to us as a prop or a weapon so you get votes, that is damning to do or to say. And we take that very serious, family. We take that very serious because you talk about my ancestors. Now, Mr. Punjabi, he may not care. Mr. Mayo may not care. Mr. Africano may not care. Mr. Colombiano may not care. Mr. Immigrant who got here last night, he may not care, because that ain't his people. That ain't his story. They only want to milk that story. We take that very personal, especially somebody like myself who lives right by plantations. I drive by plantations every goddamn day, every day. And I think about those plantations and what those people dealt with. And then immediately I think about how Democrats use those people's pain and suffering so they can get a few extra dollars. Family, I can't put it to you any more clear. I can't break it down to you any further. That right there is blasphemy. That is blasphemy. And that is why I don't give a F what a Democrat says. And if the Republicans don't like it, F them too. Anybody who invokes slavery as some type of political prop shall never get Black American support ever again. And I'm here to see to it personally that you never get it. In the name of our ancestors. You talking about our bloodline when you talking. You better show respect. And that's why when we pull up, that's why when we roll up, that's why when we regulate, we come in full speed and we don't give a damn. You don't give a damn about our ancestors' pain. I don't give a damn about your ass getting fired. You don't give a damn about my ancestors suffering. I don't give a damn about your ass getting a pink slip. You don't give a damn about what we went through building this country. I don't give a damn about what you about to go through when your ass is out on the corner like it's trash day. Run it up.
Shout out to the Church of Black Power in the house. What up, family? I had to throw you that wrench real quick. Appreciate you for being in here. Yes, our good brother, Black Alpha Network, cooking a game. Just fire, nigga. Just straight fire. That shit he said right there, boy. That shit lit a motherfucking. That nigga put a battery in my back. Like, damn, nigga. Y'all better wake the fuck up, nigga. Ain't no way we gonna go in no. I'm sick of them trying to scare us, y'all. That's where I am with these motherfuckers. I'm just so sick of it. And did y'all see that symbolic bullshit them niggas did down in Tennessee? I live by plantations. I was about to say, me too. I live in a town called Leesburg, nigga. Do y'all understand that? Leesburg. They used to have a statue in front of the courthouse for the motherfucking Confederate soldiers. We made them take that shit down. We made them take that shit down. That statue is not there no more. When I first came out here, I was like, y'all let these niggas do this? Y'all just let them put a Confederate flag statue up? Oh, hell no. I was raised in hell. Me and all the niggas from New York who came and to live out here, niggas was raised in hell. This is all FBA family. We all niggas that done left up there because niggas was saying the same thing I said when I left New York. It's starting to be too many Caribbeans. I remember niggas said that. I remember my man who down here too. He was like, yo, Breeze. He's like, yo, when you said that shit, I ain't believe you when you said it that time. But then he was like, I start looking around like it's all these Caribbeans, all these Latinos. I was like, nigga, that's why I got the fuck up out of there. That's why I came to that's why I came to Virginia, because Maryland had banned me from being in Maryland. See, when I beat all them kingpin charges, them crackers still had a trick up their sleeve. They like, ha, well, we gonna still ban you from the state of Maryland for this many years because we still believe you as a menace. That's how the only charge they got me still with was the conspiracy charge. So they gave me a conspiracy charge, and within that conspiracy charge, they banned me from Maryland. So they was hoping I would be a dumb nigga and just like, come traveling through Maryland or anything. No, I'll just avoid Maryland. I'm not coming out that bitch. Yeah, that's right, church. The Caribbeans is now being pushed out. Ain't that funny, y'all? Wait till I show y'all this little sassy terrorist. This is what the people up there in New York got to deal with right now. Y'all think I'm playing? Shit is crazy. White niggas be like this. Word up. That's why I was talking about Project Leroy. His fucking punk ass up there, and then they burned the Confederate flag or some dumb shit. Yeah, I'm about to show you these dumb niggas. These niggas out in fucking Tennessee. These niggas is crazy. Yeah, this nigga coming to niggas' houses. Like, they got some wild shit going on out there. Some wild shit going on out there. Oh, yeah, here go they symbolic bullshit. We got that right there. Y'all saw the video I put up of the white boy rapper who went to jail. Did y'all see that video of the white boy rapper? Did y'all see who his girlfriend was? Did y'all see who his girlfriend was? I told y'all it be tethers who be pimping up all this shit. Yeah, they have y'all thinking that it's foundational Black Americans out here supporting this shit. Hell no, it don't be. Go look at that girl. Look at her hairline. I posted the video. I'm like, look, this white boy that shot somebody. I ain't never think we would be in this world like this. White boys running around. I know they be shooting niggas. That's regular, but to be a white boy rapper. Oh, yeah. We all got fucked up governors right now. You got Prisker out in motherfucking Illinois. We got Spamberger out here in Virginia. They got Hochul in New York. That bitch was only supposed to be temporary, too. This is back during COVID when that bitch got put in as the goddamn governor. And she ain't never went nowhere. Oh, tomorrow, church? Okay. These fucked up governors is everywhere. Tennessee, all these places is a mess. Look at these niggas with their symbolic bullshit. This is what niggas is getting in Tennessee. This is what the Democrats think is motion. Look at these niggas. A bunch of tethers and punks. They got a nigga that look like Cedric the Entertainer. Look at that nigga with the afro. Look at this nigga. I hate that nigga, yo. I hate that nigga afro. What I tell y'all about this symbolic shit they do to us? Now y'all see this symbolic bullshit they do. Y'all see this? No justice, no peace. What the fuck are y'all even talk about? Y'all mad because they passed all them immigrant. Y'all do know what this is about. This is about those immigrant laws. This ain't about nothing with black people. This is about those immigrants out there because Tennessee just went motherfucking overlord on their ass and just released the most craziest like immigration laws. Yeah, these niggas is clowns, Jesse. Look at that bitch got on Dorothy's shoes. This bitch got on the the Wizard of Oz red ruby slippers, bitch. This nigga gotta hold her up so she don't fall down in them funky ass ballerina shoes. Them shoes don't even match. That's how I know she a tether. Them shoes don't go with nothing she got on. Bitch, you ain't stepping. What Afro Asian nigga? I don't know no Afro Asian nigga. I know a nigga with a fucked up afro who don't even keep his shit. If you gonna have an afro, nigga, at least get it shaped up, nigga. I know they breaking you off some bread over there in Tennessee. Go to a barber, nigga. That nigga get off work and go home and eat some scones. this nigga is not FBA. I'm telling y'all. There's a lot of cosplaying, man. A lot of cosplaying, weirdo shit. You be telling niggas like, what are you talking about over here? Yeah, beta, it's nothing but beta dudes, Project Leroy. All these niggas, beta dudes. It's just the way this fucking world is now. Look at what's going on in New York. This is why I tell y'all sisters, this whole I don't need no man shit. Well, you damn sure be needing a man when a sassy nigga like this come to your house.
I'm going to call the police. Get away from my door. Police! Police!
That nigga's
walks
in a
around with
dress.
hatchets. He bangs on the door. He walks around naked. It's always scary to leave my house. I always have
This
to
is
look
like
out
a,
the door both ways.
Venezuelan
Cell phone
tether
video
or
through a
something.
peephole showing their neighbor armed with a hatchet. The man in a wig yelling in Spanish, "Open your
And then
door."
that,
Officers
I
taking the
don't know,
neighbor,
he's saying
again
something
wearing a
in
wig,
Spanish.
away in handcuffs on April 13th.
Look
Anthony
at it.
Roscoe charged with intent to damage property.
It's a goddamn, that's a goddamn way. I'm gonna have to spend the block on that. You are in church? He do look like a Tommy Davidson character. Yeah, that's a damn Venezuelan whatever. This is what they sending up here, y'all. And then they act like they can't never get rid of it. Yeah, it took for that shit to be on the news before they got rid of that nigga. He was terrorizing them sisters. Yeah, saying open the door in Spanish. Get that nigga out of here. Like, this is what New York is a mess. That's why I got the fuck up out of there. I'm being honest. Yeah, they need a damn pistol. But you can't have no damn guns in New York. Nigga, you can't have no guns. You ain't niggas got guns, but you ain't supposed to have them. See, that's the problem with New York. They don't want you to have guns. They just not gonna go get them from niggas. They know that shit would turn up. So they just wait for niggas to just fuck up and then they catch your ass. That's right, Project Leroy. As Project Leroy said, ladies, you need a man. Sad sight seeing a sister in pajamas and a bonnet with a white girl trying to put air into four tires. Took them 20 minutes to put air in all four tires twice. Crazy. Yeah. And she probably had a septum ring, Leroy. She probably had a motherfucking septum ring. And that's what I see all day. Because they come into Home Depot too. I'm telling y'all, you see them come in there all the time. Holding hands and shit. Hey, I'm not against it. Do whatever you want to do, but damn, y'all be doing too much showcasing. That's what Neely Fuller Jr. called it, showcasing. When you go around doing stuff out in the public. That's why you see a lot of Negroes, you know. And I see the niggas out here too. I'm in Swirlville. But my problem with the brothers is if you're gonna get you a Becky, at least get one that look all right, that won't scare you in the dark. Y'all be with a bitch that look like a straight up goblin. Y'all don't even care. Like I was looking at a nigga with his daughter, and I'm like, this nigga got a long old head. And I'm looking at the daughter like she's got her damn daddy head. This son got the lucky thing because when you're a boy, you're gonna look like your mama, and the mama had sort of nice features, so the son looked normal. Whereas the daughter, she looked like she had Down syndromes like the dad. I'm just looking at this nigga like, nigga, you know you got a long head. You don't fuck with a bitch with a short head. Get a bitch with sort of a normal hair. So when Jeanette, normal head like your head, like a kind of long head, like if you got a long head, nigga, you got to get a bitch with a long head. That's the only way the DNA gonna be able to correct its mistakes. You don't get a bitch with a short head and you got a long ass head, because the girl gonna come out looking like you. The baby look like Frankenstein. You know the new Frankenstein? Y'all seen the new Frankenstein? Oh yeah, Winsome Sears. She's a fucking tether. Oh yeah. She be dishing out years already. Yeah, the baby looked like the new Frankenstein. If y'all seen the new Frankenstein movie by Guillermo del Toro, I think that's that nigga name. That nigga was like when the sunlight hit that nigga in the face. And he's like, that nigga had to live in a shed. The nigga was living in a shed. A little white girl was bringing him food and shit. Shit was funny as hell. What it do? Only one Just Jay in the house. And happy Mother's Day to you too, beloved. Jay, you think your daughter gonna drive a truck like you do? You know, or would you discourage her from driving a truck? Yeah, but them sisters got to get out of that apartment and stop all this. You don't need a man shit, or you gonna have this nigga at your house. Open up. You better open up the door so fast. I'm going to cut you. I cut it like this. I do it like this. I do it like that. You bitches, cause you bitches, that nigga got on a bra. And there's some nigga out there seeing him. Probably a Nabisco. Oh, she right now, yeah. That's my youngest.
I'm going
She's
to call
scared
the
to drive.
police. Get away from my door. Police! Police!
He walks around with hatchets.
Police!
He bangs on the
Police!
door.
Bitch, you
He
don't call
walks
the
around
police like
naked.
that.
It's always
You just
scary
yell
to
it
leave
through
my
the
house.
door.
I always have to
Bitch,
look
you
out
gotta
the
get
door
on the
both
phone.
ways.
Cell phone video through a peephole showing their neighbor armed with a hatchet.
Yeah,
The
you better
man
get
in a
him in.
wig
These
yelling in
niggas
Spanish,
is,
"Open
this
your
shit is
door."
crazy right
Officers
here.
taking the
I
neighbor,
had to
again
spin the
wearing a
block
wig,
back on this.
away in handcuffs on April 13th. Anthony Roscoe charged with intent to damage property.
Damn tether. Okay, you would never discourage anyone from driving. Okay. They about to have these new motherfucking robot trucks on the goddamn road soon. Shit. I wonder what that's gonna be like. Could it be any worse than what all the tethers been doing? Because there's been tethers smashing into niggas left and right. Just watch the news. It be a lot of fucking accidents from tethers. They don't really play it on your real news, so you gotta like how I got my YouTube set up. Well, I'll get all the clips and short shit from different news channels around the country. I think I just went and subscribed to all the news channels in different fucking cities so I could just be able to like see what the fuck was going on. And you see this shit, you be watching, you like, man, fuck these roads, nigga. Lose some Sears. Yeah, she looked like damn, who the hell, she had the gray hair. She looked like the nigga, Toussaint L'Ouverture. She had like on a general's outfit and shit from like Haiti. And she wondered why she didn't get no votes. And plus, niggas out here wasn't fucking with her. When she told us to get over slavery, oh yeah, when she told us to get over slavery, we was like, all right, yeah, we ain't fucking with this bitch. Cause at first niggas was like, man, nobody want no spam burger. But most niggas in Virginia chose the couch. Niggas like, I can't vote for either one. I remember I was hearing brothers in the streets. Niggas like, man, I'm voting. I'm gonna vote for the local shit, but I ain't feeling this governor shit. I can't have either one of them on my conscience. I said, shit, I feel you, nigga. I feel you. But sure, I couldn't do it either. I was like, I just voted the local shit. I left the governor shit open. I didn't vote for no spam burger. And I didn't vote for no Winsome Sears either. Fuck that bitch. She trying to play in our face. Okay, Jay saying they already on the road. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get that pic, Navi. I'm gonna get that pic and post it to my yeah, she's got on a goddamn. And then bitch, you didn't even have a hot comb. You know how many sisters I was listening to who was like, God damn, she could at least straighten her hair. It was sisters saying that shit. Like, God damn, look at her hair. I was like, yeah, this bitch don't own a hot comb. No evidently no chapstick, because her lips was dry and ashy all the time. And then she thought her little fake army picture was gonna work until niggas revealed that she was only in the National Guard. She never did nothing. That those pictures were taken in some weird way or some shit. Yeah, she was no real soldier. Just put it at that. She was just a tether doing tether things. That's why I was like, bitch, just shut the fuck up. You gonna tell us what we need to get over, but you over there in Israel kissing that rock. Bitch, if you don't go sit your bammy bread eating ass, bitch, I don't smell no beef patties cooking. That's how I treat that bitch when she come around. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Where's the beef patties? Bitch, where's the goat? Where's the curry goat, bitch? You better get in there and make some curry goat. I don't want to hear shit out of you. I just want to hear you cooking curry goat back there, bitch. The Jamaicans the Nigerians are down bad. The Nigerians are down bad. Them niggas over there, they begging China to take care of their lights and shit. Oh, them niggas is broke. Don't let no Nigerian talk to you about being broke. Cause them niggas is broke. Them niggas is heavily broke. I don't want to hear a Nigerian saying shit no more, nigga. Your leaders over there, please, nigga. If we would eat with chopsticks, nigga, for the rest of our life, nigga. If you would just pay our light bill. They sound like a whole ass nigga. Can you pay our light bill, please, brother? We need you. We are suffering over here in Nigeria. We have no lights, nigga. Don't y'all niggas got that big giant waterfall? It got the Queen name on it, that fucking Victoria Waterfalls. Y'all got a damn that's electricity right there, nigga. Learn how to do hydro The hydroelectricity shit. You know how the motherfucking Saudis and all them niggas able to stay out in the desert? You know how Africans, they have something called a desalinization plant. They learn how to take the salt out the water from the sea so they can drink and live like they live right now.
Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in London is set to temporarily close after a video surfaced showing dogs being allowed inside. Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in London is set to temporarily close after a video surfaced showing dogs being allowed inside. The incident was exposed by a customer, Giselle Cade, who posted a video showing a dog using a wee pad near the dining tables while she was eating. Cade was dining with her husband and newborn at the time, and she was shocked and appalled by what she saw. The waiter and restaurant manager were present the entire time, but took no action. The video quickly went viral on social media, sparking widespread discussion and criticism. Even more surprisingly, Gordon Ramsay himself replied to the dog on social media, suggesting that in his and his daughter's view, this was just a joke. The restaurant's policy allows only VIP/D floor guests to bring pets. Yet this time, a dog was in the regular dining area, creating a major conflict. Viewers reacted strongly, calling for authorities to thoroughly investigate the restaurant's hygiene practices to prevent this from happening again. Some pointed out that while the VIP/D privileges allow pets, the reality of a dog relieving itself in the dining area was completely unexpected and unacceptable.
It's fucking nasty, man. Why the fuck you bringing a damn dog to the restaurant? That's what I'm telling you. I'm watching them. They got them in fucking Home Depot, walking all over the place. The Chinese gonna take that shit over. Chinese gonna bust their ass. Where the FBA combo go? See, this nigga be saying something and they disappear. That nigga back over there on TikTok. FBA combo, where you at? Now I'll be asked where you was like 20 minutes ago. Hold up. Might be that one. Hold on. I think I got the one with. I had that girl's damn video. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, I gotta get that joint from my good brother Tariq Nasheed. We gotta get that. Always get a good message from. What you have for what you got for dinner, nigga? Them Whoppers do be good at times. I ain't gonna front, FBA. I ain't gonna front, nigga. A Whopper be busting. Now I went to this joint Rescue Barbecue. I went and got some damn barbecue tonight. I just love they pastrami. I feel like they don't give me enough. They gave me too much of that goddamn nasty brisket. The brisket ain't popping. I'm gonna be honest. White people can't cook no brisket. I don't know what they be making. Because even when I went to Franklin's down in Texas, when I went down to Franklin's and we waited outside 3 fucking hours, that brisket wasn't all that. For all that money we had to pay to, shit. I think I only got the 2 or 3 meat platter, and that shit was damn near $130. I was like, this shit is crazy, the price they charging. But that brisket wasn't that good. The ribs was busting. They had good pastrami. What game? Hold on, let me bring you up, nigga. This nigga about to go. Oh, this shit. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me drop out real quick. Well, I hope they don't. This is not the ambush they setting me up for FBA combo. Doing this for you. Hold on. Why does they keep doing this shit right here? All right, we back. God damn, these motherfuckers. Fuck up a nigga wet dream and shit. You like, God damn, I was just jerking off. If I was just sitting over here talking about beating off and shit, I would have none of these problems. Stolen Ancestors, DJ Tanya Renee, Cal Dog. Ooh, I was silent for a minute, but I'm back. Sorry about that, church. We back. Good Lord. They be fighting a nigga hard. So you like, nigga, what's wrong? You got to check your bandwidth, do all this dumb shit. DJ Tanya Renee got the digital juke joint. I told y'all, we got to all show up over there one night, Friday, Saturday night, and get her to play all our music. I did it for you too, FBA combo nigga. They gave me all that hell. He was like, he about to bring that nigga FBA combo up. See, it's still giving me a problem with the chat right now. Yeah, they still bullshit with the chat. It's got it like it's, I don't know if I could. You might have to, I don't know what the hell they doing, but they fucking with the chat now. They just like, oh, nigga, we'll let you back up, nigga, but we gonna fuck with the chat. You ain't gonna be able to interact with the chat that way. Nah, it's not letting me drop the link right now, nigga. I'm trying to drop the link, but it's blocking it in the chat. See, I can copy my link, but when I go to my chat, it's just spinning. See, I can see all y'all comments popping and all that, but it won't let me access the chat to send you a message or drop the link. Trying to see if it'll reboot. I don't know what it's trying to do. You know what it is. You know what it is. They don't like niggas doing nothing. Why is there 5 niggas over there? That's why I love the funniest part about that part where Druski said where the funniest part was that the white cracker, the nigga noticed that two black people were talking. He wasn't allowed to talk in the field. Hey, what are you two niggas doing over there? That was the funniest part that he had. Yeah, we got our good brother Church in here. Church be cooking like a motherfucker too. For niggas that don't know, Church be over there fucking tearing they ass. He tear the tethers up. Yeah, it's like that's why I love the FBA family. See, you gotta be a tether or evil Nabisco or just a hater because we don't pick a fight with just one nigga. Everybody that talks shit about us catch all the business, and y'all gonna catch it. And stop crying when we throw back the rocks that y'all throw at. Stop being a hit dog that holler. You don't want no problems with us, then don't say shit to us. We all be sitting here trying to talk to you niggas and be like, oh yeah, let's have a bunch of niggas in our business. No, we don't give a fuck about y'all. That's the biggest problem y'all don't get. Y'all mad now. And now y'all can only make content off of us. Think about that once again. Oh, how the tables always turn. Y'all can't exist without us. Y'all need us to breathe, live, eat, sleep. When y'all niggas be laid up, y'all niggas be like, yeah, FBA, these FBA niggas. Oh, FBA, oh, Shaka. They be like, oh, Shaka Zulu. Or whatever nigga they can pray to. Abumo Nankani, Anani, Punika Manani, get these niggas. Oh Lord, every night I go to sleep, I am thinking of these niggas. Oh, you niggas are so bad. Why don't the white man just get rid of you niggas? You are so bad. You ever hear a teller when they be telling you that? You niggas, this is why the police whoop on you niggas. Because you niggas are bad. You like, what the fuck? Get your ass up out of here, nigga. Mr. Umbutu, take your funky slipper wearing ass. I get tired of tethers, dude, because I get tired of smelling feet, y'all. That's all they all, you not only do you got the Nabiscos with their damn feet out and goddamn flip-flops, but all these tethers in their feet. I get sick of the smell of feet. That's why I love working in the garden, because I can go outside and just get away from all that feet smell. You be up in there. That's right, church. Don't start none and it won't be none. We don't be fucking with nobody. Y'all come into our spaces talking crazy. We get a tether or two over here once in a while, but this is an FBA free space. It's mainly for FBA and our friends. It ain't meant for tethers to come over here and try to babble and tell. As soon as you start talking that shit, we be like 80 nigga. Ain't trying to listen to that. I don't need to hear you. I despise you niggas, your platforms. You can be bringing us all together. But you niggas, Tariq, I despise you. You like, nigga, shut your ass up. Fuck you. You give the fuck what you despise. I hate them niggas, yo. Always talking about what they don't like. I despise. Who cares? You get over there and learn a bunch of little English fucking words, start talking like you Shakespeare and shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. I implore you niggas to do better. That's how Tariq had the nigga had a diabolical voice. Yes, you niggas. Why can't you come together for unity, niggas? They feet just come up from their sandals. They got these, they wearing sandals all day. It's your feet be sweating. Oh my God, they be walking around, their feet be like just banging. You like, nigga, come on. You know how it be a hot day? You know how on a hot day you look down the road and shit, you see like a fucking mirage and it look like smoke coming up out the ground? That's how these niggas' feet be looking. These niggas' feet be looking just like that. You be like, what the fuck? Why? It's how many niggas got sandals on down there? Yeah, cow dog. That's the yes, the white man. He comes out at night out the trees. These niggas won't be able to stop him. Believe it. Niggas talking like Bram Stoker. Shut the fuck up and get out of here. Go back and fix your homelands. Nigga always, you know of Timbuktu, nigga. Timbuktu was a great university I despise. Yeah, the tether Count Muscular. That's Count Muscular, Project Leroy, Count Muscular. That nigga come from the musty trees of Romania. Um, Vlad Tepes would have never been able to bite that nigga Count Dracula because the nigga was too musty. You know how tethers, that's why you don't never hear no vampire stories in India, because them niggas all smell like old garlic. Old garlic and onions. Yeah, feet be ashy as a motherfucker. You can't bite through 10 days of ash. Even a vampire teeth can't bite through that. Yeah. Yo, Church, that was funny when he said that. Tariq killed me when he said that shit. You're a musty inner tube dwelling hooligan that had to flee to his cohabitation. Them niggas be mad. Musty Pepper Pump. We got Count Muscular and Pepper Pump. I despise you niggas. You are deplorable, Tariq. Shame on you, nigga. You should be bringing unity to all the black people, nigga. Why is it always Tariq gotta bring the unity to niggas? Y'all got all these black leaders. Tariq said he ain't the leader of nobody. Why he gotta bring niggas together? That shit funny though. This should be having me die laughing. Shout out. Let's let Tariq drop some info on us. Go ahead, Tariq.
Did you know that dry cleaning as we know it was created by a foundational black American? In the early 19th century, most enslaved and free black Americans who invented things had their ideas legally claimed by their white enslavers or their white employers. There was a foundational black American man who was free named Thomas Jennings. He was a black tailor up in New York, and he invented a revolutionary method of cleaning clothes. He called it dry scouring. And instead of keeping it a trade secret, Jennings aggressively navigated the federal legal system to secure a U.S. patent in 1821. He became the first black American to do so. Jennings used the massive fortune generated by his legal monopoly to buy his enslaved family members freedom, and he heavily funded the abolitionist movement. So what's the lesson from this? Innovation without legal defense is just charity for your enemies. You can have the most brilliant idea, the most brilliant code, or the most brilliant business model in the world, but if you don't legally lock down your intellectual property, a larger entity will definitely steal it. So wealth and power are generated not by just creating, but you have to aggressively control the legal rights to what you create.
Boom. Another teachable moment from our big bro, Tariq Nasheed, dropping that fire on us, letting us know that it's nothing that our hands ain't touched. I'd be shocked. It's a sister on TikTok. You know, she was on that thing when they was calling us FBAs and shit. That lovely sister. She's a teacher and everything. She on TikTok. And man, just so much stuff I learned from her. And she be sending me always new because she's always looking up all the stuff that our people made and created. She's got a whole book. She's like, oh, she just sent me a message yesterday and she was telling me, she's like, because I'm about to get her over here. She's gonna come over. Once I get this restream right where I want it right, I'm gonna get that sister over here and I want her just to talk to people about her book, you know what I mean? Show her book and all that shit. And hopefully everybody can go get it. I'm mad right now. I'm just thinking about her. I can't remember her name right off the back. I'll remember it in just a second. But wonderful sister. And she has like shown that there's nothing in this country that black people did not create. We literally created every fucking damn thing. Oh, thank you, church. Thank you, church. Thank you, church. Teresa Arnold. Yeah, wonderful sister, man. And I'm mad because she just sent me a message on TikTok last night and shit. And she was telling me, and she was showing me this other brother who created some other shit. Cause you know, she was like, when she started going through the GPS shit with the sister with the GPS, she started finding all this other stuff that black people created. It's just even as far as the telegram, all that shit. It's just like, man, we fucking dope. And if we're fucking Africans, right? Now here's the fucking kicker to your bucket. If we're fucking Africans, why haven't they created anything? It's all 54 countries of niggas over there, and Somalians and Ethiopians. I'm sorry, nigga. Y'all can hold on to that Christianity, all that old shit from back in the days, nigga. But what is the score now, nigga? What is y'all score? Nigga, we putting points on the board. All the rest of y'all niggas is doing nothing, nigga. Y'all doing bench work. Real shit, man. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, man. Oh, man, I can't wait to the next rally for reparation. I said it. He gotta have another one. And he should have it in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, the kicker to your bucket. Why ain't Africans creating nothing right now? Y'all always talking to me about a nigga who so-called made some water shit and they found him unalived off a damn hotel rooftop. And then all the other Africans I can see is they just making fake Lexuses and Maybachs out of wood. Go look at the videos on TikTok, nigga. I'm not making it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Maxwell. All the money, all these so-called red natives, if they did any goddamn thing, because you so-called rode horses, my nigga, you didn't have no saddle. The saddle was created by a black man. Even the military saddle was upgraded by a black man. All the saddles and shit like that was created by black people. Sorry. It's just the facts is the facts. I'm not saying crackers didn't have their own saddle, but their saddle wasn't a good saddle. A black man went and made the current saddle that all people use on horses. Ain't nobody using no European models of no goddamn saddles. They're using the model that a black American man in Tennessee created. Yo, church, man. That's what I'm talking about, church. We need to really be getting it out there so the family could be touching base and we could be in contact with each other. That was the one great thing I thought about when Tariq did the rally for reparations, because everybody, even the first one, was just thrown together. And I believe Tariq paid most of that out of his own pocket on the first one. The second one, niggas, all of us donated and put money in. That's how I was up there with Tory and Rain, the activists, everybody. That's how I was up there with all of them niggas. Black Alpha Network, Black Alpha Net was out there. Afro. I got videos of all of us together, all out there. If you go on my page, there's videos of me, Layla from Ism Radio. I love Layla. That's my other crush, Navi. I be crushing on you, Cali girls. Y'all some fine sisters, boy. Y'all some fine sisters. I can't lie. Every time you Cali sisters, boy. Sister Nice Tea Girl was there. God damn, I still smell her. I still smell her and I smell Brooke. I can't wait to smell you, Navi. Woo! Stolen ancestors, all y'all. Smell all y'all, nigga. Shit. Y'all some fun sisters. Go ahead, Donnie. Before I get in trouble.
They're pretending to be gay to be granted asylum. Check this out.
Are you fleeing war?
Yeah, persecution.
Yeah, they pretending to be gay.
Where?
Nigeria.
There's war in Nigeria?
No, it's a sexuality thing.
Sexuality?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Where I come from, if you are bisexual or homosexual, you get killed. So
you're gay?
Yeah, you have to take off.
And how are you finding Letterkenny? Are you settling in well?
Oh, lovely.
Okay. Are you working?
Not yet, still looking for it.
And where are you staying?
It's just beside the McGettigans over there.
And all paid for? All sorted by the government?
Government, yes.
Great government.
Oh, fantastic. This is the land of Tien and Og.
1,000 welcomes.
Yes, Kukulin said come and we're here.
And you're out on a Saturday night?
Oh, but of course, we're going to have fun out there.
You're happy in Ireland?
This is Erin.
And have you got family at home?
Oh, yes, I do.
So what have you got at home?
My wife and 2 kids, 2 sons.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I see what I'm saying. I thought. No, so you know what I'm saying that you done fucked up now. You know that, don't you?
Now, this is not just happening in Ireland. This is happening all over. The BBC did an undercover investigation in the UK where they have advisors telling these immigrants to pretend to be gay and they will grant you asylum to stay in the country. Now, in this case, this Nigerian man abandoned his wife and kids just to seek asylum in another country. Why is it that they're always sending the men? You never see women doing this. I'm pretty sure there are cases, but it's very slim to none. Is always the man. But does that not reflect on your conscience as a man that you just abandon your family thousands of miles away just to be in another country, Ireland? I mean, isn't this a new low? What about the people that's really seeking asylum because they are gay? You know, in Africa, they don't tolerate that. They don't tolerate the rainbow at all. They're not playing that. Especially Senegal, West Africa, Central Africa. They not playing that. It's a new low because there's really rainbow people out there that really need these protections. Like, y'all just messing it up for them.
They take from the ass and they eat their poo-poo. Yeah, stolen ancestors. Yeah, Big E was just on my community post. Big E was just on there. Big E probably working right now. This that time of the year where the nigga be working. I don't blame him. You know how I know niggas is pussies? Because every nigga at my job is like, yeah, y'all niggas in garden, y'all got the hardest job. I'm looking at them like, yeah, nigga, so what? What's wrong with that? Y'all scared? It ain't nothing, nigga. Niggas in garden, I call niggas in the garden, and we the real niggas. We the real niggas. That's why it ain't too many niggas. Ain't no Africans working in garden. Them niggas scared of the garden. Yeah, leave their whole family in another country. Like, bye, niggas. I hope you niggas are okay. I will call you. Oh, I will call you. I promise. Unduti, I promise. I will call you when I get to Ireland. This nigga done left his whole damn family behind. I will play as a gay man. Then you can't never even come over that bitch. Nah, but yeah, women smell good, church. I wasn't being a creep. I'm just being a black man and a man as a whole. You smell so many bad smell because when Latino women come around you, they got all this cheap perfume on and it be killing your nose. When you smell a real woman, boy, that's just refreshing. There was this sister just before I left, older sister too, but she smelled so good. I was like, damn. I said, you putting the garden to shame with your smell. She was like, oh, thank you, brother. I had to help her out and everything. But she was an FBA sister. I was laughing. She's like, yeah, you know, most of them other people, you know, that be looking like us. She was like, yeah, they don't be smelling so good. I started laughing. Yeah, Navi. Yeah, I hear that shit. Oh yeah, when they smell like soap powder, it'd be like, what's that soap, that powder that start with a B? It's like Bano or Banex or some shit. It's got like a fucking a, like I don't know what to call that color. Is it lava light color or whatever? It's like yellow, red, blue, and all that shit on it. It's a real cheap soap detergent. Yeah, but yo, church, I'm telling you that shit. You be thinking about. You don't even know her, but you be thinking about her when she gone. You be like, damn, I can still smell her. That's what I'm telling y'all about our sister Brooke. Brooke, god damn, boy. I can still smell her to this day. I be like, damn, Brooke, that should be coming in my nostrils when the wind blow a certain way. Yeah, Baraxo. Thank you, Maxwell. I knew it because I'm like, yeah, they be having like fake versions of that shit in cartoons. Yeah, that's Momo. You hear Momo? That's what I'm listening to in the background. This nigga back here, like they got a job. I be telling you, this dog gonna be doing nothing. Niggas be sleeping like lions, just laid all over the damn place. Dogs got it good today too. I told people, I was like, in my day, shit, a dog couldn't get on the couch. You had to lay on the ground, nigga. I remember as a kid, that's how my dad be like, nigga, get on the ground. Dogs today, them niggas live good all the time. That's what she be doing. Nah, it's Baraxo. It's not Fabuloso. No, Fabuloso it don't really got no color to Fabuloso. I see that shit every day. No, they don't. They don't got no color to the fucking the chemical the wash shit got colors. They be purple, yellow, pink, green, and shit. But like I'm talking about the artwork. Maxwell hit it on the head. Word up. But that's what them niggas, they had that shit. They smell just like that. We was done with yeah, we was done with Donnie. That nigga Donnie be having a funny face too sometimes. when he be live, it be the funniest. Cause he might gotta fight. He might gotta fight like some tethers or some niggas who call him Puerto Rican or in his live chats. You do y'all be catching it? Cause I be wondering because I be watching this chat, but sometimes the chat be going so fast I don't be seeing if anybody from the family be in there. I be in there, it'd be funny as hell. Cause Donnie be going off. Cause it be seeming like Donnie's slow, but then he catch on, oh motherfucker, fuck you. I start die laughing. Yeah, we weren't talking about the colors, we was talking about the packaging, Pinky. We was talking about what the packaging looked like. And but I was describing Baraxo. Braxo. Yeah, I don't use no damn Fabuloso. All you got to do with any of them chemicals over there, all you got to do is sit over there because the Latinos don't give a shit. They use all that shit. But the Nabiscos will always you can tell if it's a good Nabisco because they're gonna give you advice. Like, yeah, I use it, it's real good, but you got to keep it away from glass and aluminum and anything like that you don't want to get because it can color or take it away, you know? So that's it from me. When a white nigga say that to me, I'll be like, all right then, nigga. Fuck. I took your tip, nigga. Don't buy this chemical shit right here, nigga. So when black people be trying to buy shit like that, I always steer them away from that shit. I was like, nah, you don't want that shit in your house. Okay, church, I send the link. I be forgetting to send the link. Nah, it's sound. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's sound. It's mic check. Yes. And that was Momo snoring. You came in, so it might be a little delayed for you, Pinky. Yeah, I still use Pine Sol too, Maxwell. I still use that shit. But I don't use it as much as I would have normally used it when I was young. Because you know, your mama, you had to fill up a bucket. Nigga, get that bucket and wash all that down. Nigga. Oh, Sunday, nigga, was not only a day of church, nigga. You had to go to church and then you had to goddamn come home and clean the whole goddamn house. And that's what I'm telling you. These kids don't know what I be talking about. I'm like, today, that's like when you clean the whole house. When we were kids, that meant you had to change all the furniture around, everything, even in your room, nigga. You was not allowed to let your room just stay the way it was at all. That's big facts. Can you wait? Hold on. Uh-oh. I done did some bullshit. Hold on. Why are you doing this? I'm wondering, will this be the hell? All right. God damn. Some bullshit. But yeah, church, that goddamn with the three joints, the comment. Yeah, I still got some comment too. I got comment. Support who? FBA Convo. Oh yeah, the goddamn, you got to get all that shit in there. Oh, ooh, unbiased Ron. Oh, Ron been tripping on all y'all. Hell yeah. See, we use Windex on the windows on Maxwell. We used to have to do Windex on that bitch. I hate the smell of Windex today. Yeah, ammonia was just, see, I was lucky because I had asthma, so my mom, she wouldn't have ammonia around. She might use it sparingly if she had it. But she knew because I had asthma. That was the one lucky thing. And my brothers, they even like that shit too. Like, shit, nigga, you gotta have that ammonia. Hello? What do you mean? It's showing me sound right here. Hello. Mic check. I'm right here. It's showing sound. Hold on. Wait, let me see if the chat is even working. See, it's still not working. The chat, they still fucking with the chat, y'all. Yeah, niggas couldn't breathe at all. That type of shit. But your house wasn't clean until it smelled like that. If your house didn't smell like pine sol after that cleaning, your mama might make you stay up into the middle of the night getting that shit clean. I have 5 brothers, nigga. We used to be like, God damn. That's why no nigga is lazy to this day. It's like that shit is all in routine in us. My mama didn't play, nigga. Your ass had to go to church, nigga. Clean this house, and we gonna move all the furniture around, nigga. I don't care. We got that big ass deep freezer. You 6 niggas in here gonna move it from one side to the other when I'm moving it around. Yeah. Word up, nigga. If the house was not moved all around and cleaned and vacuumed under, nigga, it wasn't clean. I don't know how niggas don't get it today. Word up, church. You know how your mama was like, y'all niggas you gonna move all this shit around. You gonna do your room. You're like, God damn, all this after church? Yeah, word up. That's why you try to keep as little shit today. Cause you like, man, I ain't trying to clean up all that shit. If you got other stuff, you put that shit in storage. Yeah, my mother did not fucking play. Your ass to be up to the morning cleaning. I call all my brothers right now. They'll tell you, they're like, that bitch had niggas up to like 3 a.m. cleaning. And then you gotta go to bed and still get up and go to school. Word up. And not one nigga ever, like, I wouldn't imagine how today's kids would take that. Like, she do all that shit and then be like, and I'm getting ready to go to work. And she go to work at 6 o'clock, and you still get your black ass up and be out that door by 7:30 to go to school. Yeah, see? Yep. I've been out there doing my garden the other day, and I'm like, shit, gotta cut the grass when I come home tomorrow. Oh yeah, you always had to clean before you could go outside. You can't just go outside, nigga. You be done clean some shit. This is real black shit. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know no other people who live like this. Not my Caribbean friends or Jamaican friends. None of them. Them niggas used to talk shit to their parents. I used to be like, you talking to your mom like that, nigga? Like, boy, that's crazy. Your mama let all us niggas into her house without knowing who we is? That was my man Mo. My man Mo, his mother, she was Trinidadian. He had an FBA dad. I remember when I first met his dad, it was funny. He's like, yeah, I'll be over here, but she just a different person. I start die laughing. So even then, as a young person, I knew that those those kind of people were different. I had a girlfriend named Alexandria. She was fine as shit. And I think they were like from the Bahamas or something. And her mama was like a cop or some shit. And she always acted like I was a bad person or some shit. And I used to be thinking to this dumb bitch, you the damn police, and your daughter be running away coming to my house. And I'm like, bitch, don't come to my house. My mother used to be like, don't come to our house having a problem. Your daughter coming over here. And like, my mom was a good mom though. Ain't no fucking in her house. And my dad just be sitting there like, mm. That's how my dad would be like, is this nigga crazy or what? But my mother, my older brother, that nigga was wild. See, I think that's why my mom, she was always kind of lenient with me, and she would always say funny shit to my brother, like, "You ain't even smart like Terrence." At least the girls call him. remember, the phone bill was a thing, nigga. Now you just pay nigga monthly, and that's it, nigga. You don't think about like, extra charges. Who in the hell calling porno in the house? You can't catch a nigga today calling porno. Yeah, I didn't help no friends clean their house, Pinky. Fuck all that, nigga. Maxwell, you did? God damn. Nope. No, you right, Maxwell. If we was trying to help the nigga get to go outside. Yeah, you right. You right, Maxwell. I just thought about that. I was like, yeah, I did help my man Jamal. Did help my other man. So yeah, you right, Maxwell. If you want your homie to get outside real quick with y'all, you would help. This nigga saying I gotta rake the yard. And you be like, nigga, you got another rake? And then if you ain't got no rake, you be kicking it with your feet from the side, helping that nigga get it all into a pile. You don't remember that kicking the motherfucking the fucking leaves with your foot from the side to help your man get it in a pile? Cause you ain't got no goddamn, niggas only had one rake. Or they might have that one regular rake that you rake the leaves with, then they got that old iron rake. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, church nigga. I have my own phone in my room. That's when I knew I was becoming a man. I was paying my own phone bill. My mother was like, all right, see. I was like, shit. I had a motherfucking phone. Word up. Oh, you would have just let that nigga stay in the house. That's fucked up, Pinky. She said she wouldn't even help that nigga. Yeah, we help a nigga rake the lawn, all types of shit. You might even go in the nigga house. But she said you got a vacuum? You in there running a vacuum. That's how that shit was though. Cause you would rob for your boys. You want to be outside, like, hey nigga, you could come out. You knock on the nigga door, like, can you come out? I remember I was the nigga who people always be like they coming to my house, like, oh, can you come out? I'm like, I gotta ask my mom first and see, and then that bitch always she was the one always got you to do a bunch of things, or we might gotta, all right, you got these many errands you gotta do for her. Like, damn. So before I come home, I got to do all this shit. Yeah, you done left your rake over there. Yeah, motherfucking pager. Oh shit, niggas don't. These kids don't. They would be dumb as hell trying to use a pager. They think they so smart. They on the computer talking shit to you, nigga. You can't use a pager. I tried to have my daughters fuck around with a pager. They couldn't. They couldn't figure it out. I was die laughing. They couldn't even read what I was writing to them. It was like, I was like, you had to learn how to read pager talk, nigga. Because everybody didn't just send you a number back or some shit. Word up. Or it just might be your man that you like going to ride bikes with. This your nigga. This nigga know all the good places to go. And he might got an aunt too, who house we can stop at. You know, this is that coming of age bullshit. That shit used to be crazy in New York though, because Halloween, boy, we had to be watching them Italians, because them Italians be riding around in a van with baseball bats trying to get niggas. Word up. Word up, cow dog. Word up, cow dog. See, cow dog, they wouldn't even know what the fuck we saying. They like, what? Why he just putting that like that? Word up, church. Then they wouldn't even get none of that, yo. They be like, what the fuck? Little ass niggas acting like they so smart. Word up. They don't even know about having to put your Nintendo games in the motherfucking freezer, nigga. Blowing that shit. You had to blow that shit, and then you might gotta put that shit in the freezer. We was doing all the shit they told you on the back of the game not to do. Word up. The damn Zodiac killer. Crazy shit. It's fucking white people. We had that nigga, that John Wayne Gacy nigga, that killer clown nigga on the East Coast. That's why I still don't fuck with no clowns to this day. That's right, Maxwell, Benny Hill. That's why I be like, when niggas be like, man, no, goddamn Becky. Nigga, you was watching Benny Hill late at night. Nigga, stop fronting. That was the only place you was gonna see some titty. That was it. They might have an African chick once in a while run around with them with her titties out. That was once in a while though, but that was the Benny Hill show. Niggas know that shit for sure. That's why I tell niggas stop being a holier than thou nigga. Just at least be honest. That's how you beat and defeat this whole damn system with honesty. That's why I tell people, y'all keep worrying about producing a system of judge. Y'all keep talking about, we gotta just get rid of this whole thing. Then you gotta rebuild it back up. We don't have to get rid of it. We just have to replace it with a system of justice and give it to those who need it most. And I told you again, justice, and we know who need justice the most, them folks. And it comes with punishment. But do y'all not understand it? When you giving justice, that's called a judgment. And with a judgment, there comes punishment. There's no way around it. So we gonna give them the justice that they properly need, which may mean like you might gotta get rid of your bad ones. Y'all might have to do the work. We just gonna make sure you get justice. Because y'all need the justice. If you so-called who you are, y'all gonna have to clean up your own backyard. See, that's how it works. Yeah, Benny Hill was crazy. I ain't really like I Love Lucy. I like that nigga who would talk about sending his wife to the moon. That nigga used to make me laugh as a kid. That nigga like, woo, that nigga ready. He was ready to whip her ass all the time. He had that dumbass friend and shit, Ralph and shit. Yeah, HBO and Cinemax. Yeah, when you had that black and brown box, nigga, with the red letters, with the red numbers. That's how every nigga shit look. Till you would get like, you get a little more money, you might get that shit with the buttons on top. Then that shit changed. But yeah, that all that shit. When sci-fi was spelled SCIFI, not SYFI, Siffy and shit. But it is sci-fi, that bullshit. Even though we say it's Siffy, nigga. That's because we go a while of pity, nigga. But but like sometimes, and no, we don't want to do that. Yeah, the honeymooners, that nigga was always about to box his wife down. The nigga like, bitch, that nigga was tired of her ass. Yeah, that's how you was watching all this shit. Your grandmother, Maxwell, how the hell would you be a kid watching Three's Company and shit? You don't know what the fuck is on no damn Three's Company. It's your damn grandma. She got you watching Matlock. You like, what the hell? The hell am I watching this? My dad watched the A-Team, so I watched the A-Team. I was watching like Robotech and shit like that. I be telling niggas, I be like, y'all niggas don't even remember when they had a Teddy Ruxpin TV show with the actual Teddy Ruxpin puppets just doing all types of shit, going on adventures. This nigga fighting niggas and crime. You like, damn, that's fucking Teddy Ruxpin. I had that shit, a Teddy Ruxpin. He said, yeah, both were jailbroken. Yeah, when it was sci-fi, it was better than when it was SYFY, Jesse, because they started doing some weird shit. And yeah, shit just fell off. When they started making their own shit, I don't know why some channels be like, I'm gonna make my own movies. Them shits be trash. I think everybody fell off on that shit because of that. Somehow, white people like Sharknado. Sharknado is by far the worst movie in the history of cinema. Now, I got a whole list of terrible movies. You know, even starting with number one, Birth of a Nation, the original one. It's one of the worst pieces of shit movies in the history of mankind. You watch it, you just like, this is some bullshit. Even for some shit old in the days, you're like, y'all niggas couldn't even start off your own movie with some real shit. Y'all had to make a movie about niggas. See how much we was on their mind? What it do, Clausen, damn? Oh, for the yeah, Teddy Ruxpin got a whole damn TV series. I got that shit. I got the whole collection of that. Yeah, black people. I told you, no black people watch Sharknado. See, look, Pinky, do you see what I'm saying? Some people said that same thing. When I was looking at the reviews for Sharknado, I was like, damn, a lot of people said it's terrible, it's trash, but it's it's good trash. They were saying like that, you know, it's acceptable to eat trash. But whatever. That eat to each their own. Oh yeah, when Roseanne was funny as shit. Niggas don't know. They always had these weird episodes with their black friends, but like, but Roseanne and them was when they was broke, it was funny as hell. Nigga gonna act crazy when Darlene tell him she's actually moist and shit, and then nigga like nigga used to have her playing football. Why you think she had the little scrawny boyfriend that was more like a woman than her? She would whoop on that nigga. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting to something else. I'm just on a tangent right now, Navi. God damn, you don't like my tangent? God damn it. God damn, Momo. What the fuck you having dreams, nigga? Fuck wilding. Hold on. No, I just couldn't I can't fuck with the chat for some reason. Okay.
Talking like that. You ain't
I
gonna
got a
be
little bit more. I ain't gonna be here that.
I'm going with or without you. Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey,
Oh,
what are you
shit,
niggers doing over there?
I ain't mean to spin the block. This is a different video, I guess. I forgot.
Fantastic. I need more American slave. Okay? The struggle. Yeah, the struggle.
I guess we just might as well bring it back up one more time for everybody who didn't see it yet.
See, this role was sort of a bit cheeky. I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know. During the filming of this role in this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle. I studied the art.
A fantastic turnout on the red carpet tonight. And just arriving, we had Samson Dubois at the American Guild Awards.
Samson, you look great tonight. How hard was it for you to change your accent?
As a little boy from Manchester, I think, I struggled a bit with the dialect, right? But to really get into character for this quite astonishing role that I took on, to say the least, I put it all on the line.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck. Like that. Ain't no fucking family in this shit. I'm going with or without you. Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey, what are you niggers doing over there? Hey, what are you doing?
And cut. Fantastic. I need more American slave. Okay?
Like struggle.
Yeah, the struggle.
Sort of like the dialogue, like the back and forth banner.
Absolutely, yes.
See, this role was sort of a bit cheeky. I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know. During the filming of this role in this character, I felt oppressed, like an American.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I just had to get... Nah, Max, Jesse, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is good. That shit good. I was about to say, let me hold on. Let me stop this and let Jesse know. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is good. Cause that shit's scary, nigga. It ain't supposed to be like funny. That shit's scary, nigga. When I see them clowns and them niggas all come out that car, nigga, that's a nightmare for me. Shit. And the way them clowns' faces look, oh my God. Now, I actually liked Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It was stupid. It wasn't, I got the gist of it because it wasn't meant to be, you know, and it's based on like actual history. People, the tomatoes was taken over. And a lot of it was reference to what he was saying with at the Victory Garden. It was like niggas gotta have tomatoes. Yeah, it was terrible. Now I'm saying I admit those, but they're not like cinematic disasters. Is what I'm saying. But those movies, they actually got a cult following. You know what I mean? So yeah, are they terrible movies? Yes, by all standards. But like they actually created a cult. They have a cult following, so that like kind of negates how bad the movie was because if you picked up on the gist of it, yeah, yeah, them joints was terrible. Yeah, Robert Townsend, yeah, that brother, yes sir. It's a lot of quality niggas that do shit that we don't really be getting to pay homage to the way we should actually because like it's been so many lies and so many, and then you constantly got to fight the naysayers who are always up in black, especially FBA business. And my good brother Church can attest to that. It's always some weirdo sending you some weird ass message, especially when you make a video on TikTok. You're like, nigga, and they never have a picture. That's why I was like, is that a fucking bot or just a weird old nigga? Show what these people be capable of and what they be doing and shit. That the African nigga begging right there, Donnie. Because we gotta play that one. That African nigga. Why are you niggas? Oh, you niggas hate us. And tell me, the African nigga at my job, that nigga said, what is this FBA? What is this? For my job. He was like, what is this FBA? I said, nigga, it's a lineage. And so when I explained it to that, when I was asked, that nigga was, oh shit. He was like, okay, get it. And I was like, him to, don't get it twisted. It's not a group. It's just, and I explained to him what a lineage is, all that. And then he was like, hear it from someone clear, FBA, it makes very good sense to me. But on the internet, it is so crazy. I'm like, nigga, don't blame the internet, nigga. You just was gonna see if I was gonna sound like the nutty niggas who spaz out on y'all over there on TikTok. I get it. Some niggas be like, man, shut the fuck up and get out of here with your fucking flip flop. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. But I'll break Ubuntu down. I'll let Mr. Ubuntu know. Like, look, nigga, let me explain the lineage to you. It's the same way you talk about it for your people. What makes you think that only people from Africa came here? And you say the white man don't be lying. So if he don't be lying, then why does his ledger only his own ledgers, this white people's own book. You can go read and look this stuff up. I don't even fuck all that. Let me give you a name and all that. Nigga, just go Google it and go look it up, nigga. And you can see that they have books about all this shit with their own ledgers, and that not that many of them made it into this part of the Americas. Most like went to the Caribbean or down to the goddamn like Brazil and places like that in South America. And if you go to earlier people and we check out our brother Chase McGee, go check out Chase McGee. He has the 13 white people or 19 white men who say they saw black people before the African slave trade. And it's facts. And Henry Hudson, he has in there, because I always cite Henry Hudson because I'm a New Yorker. That was something I learned early on as a kid from Henry Hudson. They had us in class read his biography. And in his biography, when he first arrived on the Hudson River, not in Florida, not in Virginia, on the Hudson River in New York, he says, wow, I can hear the people. I kind of see them running in the dark, but they're as black as the night. That's what he says. The people are as black as the night. So there was already niggas here. When the Dutch East India Company gets over to this side, they don't call that shit. It's called a Dutch something else. They called it something else when it came over here. But when they got over here and they made the niggas go and start cleaning up and removing the marsh and stuff from Manhattan Island, that they use niggers. They completely state, even in their own ledgers, and they show how many black people that was working for them, and they paid them. They didn't just enslave all some niggas. They might have, like, if the tribe, like, it was always some shit like that, but then they would let them niggas go too, because they weren't in the habit of feeding all these niggas. Like, well, what we gonna do with these niggas? It hadn't hit them niggas in their head yet. They was just like, yeah, get these niggas who already here, and we'll just make them do the work, and we'll just watch them. That's what they were doing. Listen to this fuck shit right here, y'all. This is like, wow. Wow.
I know that trial was a joke, and they would have convicted
Really
a bologna
wow.
sandwich.
I'm sorry?
Didn't drop him, as you just demonstrated.
Hold
I know
on.
that trial
This
was a
nigga.
joke, and they would have convicted a
This
bologna
is who these
sandwich.
folks is,
I'm
man.
sorry?
Didn't drop him, as you just demonstrated.
Well, you dropped him in the river.
Nope.
You didn't drop him in the river?
Nope.
You would agree that your conviction is affirmed by the Supreme Court would say otherwise.
I know that trial was a joke, and they would have convicted a bologna sandwich.
I'm sorry?
I said a trial was a joke, and they would have convicted a bologna sandwich.
So, what do you mean by that?
I literally just said the trial was a joke. I don't know what part you're not understanding.
Well, you said you could have convicted him.
I said they could have convicted a bologna sandwich with the trial they put on.
Yeah, well, anyway, this nigga allegedly threw a damn baby off a damn bridge. Like, that's some wild shit the way niggas be today. Like, nigga, why would you throw a baby off a damn bridge? If you don't want the baby, just like, here, nigga, somebody take this damn baby. Fuck is you like, and yeah, that's right, church. I don't even really like talking about it that much because it's known knowledge now. If you don't want to believe niggas was already here, then you just sold on that shit. It's just sad. Okay, yo, church, you know I'm gonna be in there for that. And it's like, that's what I tell people. It's like, it's nothing to like slight other niggas and say, hey, we don't know if some of you niggas might have got into our blood. We ain't saying even that. We just saying we a whole different creature and we ain't African. That's what we saying. That's the part niggas don't want to hear. No, we're not African. Sorry, nigga. You're not gonna say, oh, here's a bowl of M&Ms and let me throw 4 peanuts in there. Now that makes that peanut M&Ms. No, nigga. You're not gonna you're not gonna say that. There's only 4 peanuts in there, nigga. If I shook the bowl up, you would have to search through the M&Ms to find the peanuts. Hence, nigga, there it is. It's simple. We don't gotta do a whole thing. I did it in a layman's terms for you idiot niggas who can't get it. You just can't throw 4 peanuts in a whole damn bowl of M&Ms, nigga, and then it becomes peanut M&Ms. No, nigga, there's still M&Ms and there's a couple of peanuts in there. And that's what happened with our genetic pattern with these so-called folks. There's only a couple of people, you know, it's going to say everybody because they only use one genetic genome. So they look at one structure when they're looking at all that stuff. And they say, well, yeah, all right, this is Nigerian. This is European. This is Asian. It's just bullshit. Yeah, we a whole different creature. We're not fucking Africans. Sorry for all you Pan-African niggas who don't like when y'all slide through bullshit channels like y'all say mine is. Y'all told me my shit is bullshit. And so, well, nigga, prove me wrong that we all just showed up from Africa, nigga, and wasn't already here. That's why I love our good brother Neely Fuller Jr. used to say, stop calling yourselves slaves. You were prisoners of war. That's what I use, the term POW. That's right, Maxwell. Yeah, we're not immigrants. We're not comparable to them. That's why I don't like people, as our good brother Black Alpha Network stated, we don't like people using our slavery heritage, our Jim Crow heritage. All the damn shit we went through, we don't want nobody else to be using that as their crutch to their sovereignty. And we not asking you niggas no more. See, we done tried the nice way. As you seen them brothers press that nigga Chud the Bill to Chud the Bussy, it's real in these streets. And it ain't enough of them new niggas to save y'all. Cause that nigga that was out there protecting Chud the Bussy, guess what happened? Guess who went to jail? Him. He ain't even do nothing. And from the video, the police was like, he ain't supposed to have a gun, and went to his house and locked him up. Ain't that some dumb shit right there? You out here putting your heart on the line for Chud the Bussy, and guess what? From your video that you posted to TikTok, nigga, the police went and locked you up, and now you trying to go to the news about being locked up. Nigga, you supposed to see, that was the ancestors' karma right there. Like, what is this nigga out here doing? He's trying to help who? You know how when you have the ancestors, that's right, Church of Black Coach, Church of Black Power. You know what I'm saying right there. That shit right there, our lineage, heritage, the culture. We no longer letting that shit go for sale, nigga. It's just a rap. We really all the way up. And I see it. I see niggas on shit standing on business. Whereas before, you ain't see niggas stand on business. Niggas on business now, though. I see this shit. There's a lot of niggas that I like a lot of niggas that I be watching on TikTok who got their own other stuff popping. I love what my brother Church be doing. I love what fucking Ace, Ant CEO be doing. There's a lot of niggas I'm like, yeah, this shit really turned up. Turned up. I wish my nigga Marcel Dixon would go back to doing his little joints. I loved his shows, man. Marcel Dixon. I hope that nigga win in South Carolina too. I've been going at them country style niggas like, nigga, stop fronting and voting a real black person to get rid of Jim Clyburn. God damn, won't y'all niggas let a nigga just die out in the sun? Let that nigga go. What type of goddamn catfish nuggets is this nigga making? to keep niggas locked in. Like, man, that nigga make a hella piece of catfish. Where this nigga getting catfish from? Who's frying up the catfish for this nigga? We're gonna have to get rid of this nigga this year. Stop whoever's frying them damn catfish nuggets. Get that nigga out the way. Yes, sir. But I want people to realize, like, get off of that fucking train. Let these people die in obscurity. Let them realize the power that you have and say, hey, we are no longer the children of the temple. We don't let the perverted monks come in and take over the damn temple, and knowing that they are the first child, that they the last child, we was the first. Now it's time to get back to business and be on the real shit. Because you've been letting motherfuckers who are brand new on the planet run shit, and look at what they did. Look at the shit. There's melanated niggas here for years. No toxic, nothing. Maybe a couple of scraps here and there. But it wasn't like, all right, nigga, we need a whole damn empire. Like, nigga, we went this far, this enough. Niggas had a wife then. She like, nigga, you can't feed all them people. You know how a nigga have a fucked up barbecue? Like, nigga, you can't feed all them people. So yeah, so that's what kept empires in check at them times. When the Nabisco showed up, he's just like, oh, fuck it all. I'm gonna fuck every woman I can fucking see. And that's like in Star Trek. If you ever notice in the Star Trek series, Captain James T. Kirk, what is he doing? He's damn near fornicating with every damn alien creature they've come across. Some of them ain't even real. They energy, and he's having sex with energy. That just watch some of them Star Trek episodes. You're like, what the fuck is he doing? And then you start looking at colonization and them going around and planting their seed in every goddamn place so they can fuck it all up. And damn sure they did. Everywhere they went. And it was a lot about fucking. People like, what? Yes, that's how y'all think it was all bloodshed and war. Yeah, there was a lot of bloodshed and war, but those came afterwards. The seed was planted from the beginning. That's right. Yo, church, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, man. I love our good brother church and everyone who be rocking with us. Because that's what it is. We are, even if we don't always do a bunch of shit, but we're getting the message out. You see what I'm saying? We have to create. People used to say, well, get away from an echo chamber. No, we actually need an echo chamber right now. I've been saying this for years. Foundational Black Americans need an echo chamber. We need to be listening to each other. We need to be bouncing off ideas of one another, because it's only us that's going to make things happen for us. We're over the waiting on this, and we hoping they going to do that. It's a wrap, but we gonna demand what we getting, and they gonna see the power in that, and we gonna still do what we always do, but we doing it on a different level now. Niggas is really gonna tap in. We gonna really make this shit pop off for our people like we supposed to. We can't sit here and let them dictate how this shit gonna go down. That's it. And by the more voices we begin to get in congruency, then we gonna take it to that next level. I see a lot of people on that shit, man. And it's real. It ain't just on the internet. I see it in real life. Oh, you did too, Solon? Yeah, man, that's the brother right there, Marcel. That nigga, I hope he win. Like, that would be like some real shit. And I've been talking to niggas from South Carolina. I mainly try to have a Discord with people from South Carolina, trying to talk to them niggas and get sense in them so they can get sense into their other friends and family. The ones who are out here trying to exist, especially through my gaming channel, because I got, for some real weird reason, I got a lot of South Carolinian people who follow me. And I always try to talk to them. I'll be like, look, please, man, I know you can't get your mama and daddy to do this shit. Because they, oh no, them Republicans, they gonna bring back slavery. Niggas who say that dumb shit, you be like, what? Because I had one cousin send me a damn Instagram message talking about, oh, so you all right with going back to slavery? I said, girl, you better stop. Do not contact me with this dumb shit. Your ass will be 86. Oh, that's how you talk to family? No, bitch, you're not gonna call me scaring me about some shit. And then when I tell you about the whole shit going on with the Democrats, you like, I just don't believe it. So, all right, if you don't believe it, stop coming over here with your scary shit to me. I don't give a damn. What's gonna happen next, nigga? Ooh, they take all your money, nigga. All right, well, what? Now I gotta live between the AK-47 and the chicken. What you think I'm gonna take? Not just gonna take no damn one chicken when I can get the AK-47 and go get a whole bunch more chicken. See, they understand that part. They just like to play like they don't understand that part, but they understand it. It'd be a fool's errand to not understand that. Like, wow, if I make people actually have to choose between the AK-47 and a chicken, that's why they keep niggas fat now. They like a lot of fat niggas. And that's not knocking fat niggas. I'm just trying to tell y'all that's what they do. You know, shit, nigga, keep this nigga fed up on chickens. This nigga ain't gonna do nothing. Same like niggas with weed. Look, I like to smoke weed too, but you can't smoke weed all the damn time. There's days when I don't smoke weed. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm not saying that's great either, but shit. But I'm not smoking goddamn pot every damn day. So I tell niggas that too. Take your time with this shit, especially this shit y'all niggas smoke today. Nigga be smoking the gasolina. You be like, what the hell is that? Why you so high, nigga? Nigga ain't even smoked but like a quarter of a damn blunt. You like, yeah, I don't want this no more. Any nigga who ever once in they fucked up life was tripping when he was young, and you smoke some goddamn wet, nigga. And this is not to tell y'all to go try it or anything like that. Fair use you to. Just talking about a damn thing that happened, nigga. And if you ever end up, and pray to God you don't end up smoking no damn wet. Wet is some shit. I'm telling you, like, yeah, you give this shit away. You be like, nah, I don't even want no money for it. That's how wet move around. You be like, yeah, take this shit, nigga. I don't even want no money for it. And the next nigga fuck with it, and he be like, yeah, he give it off to somebody else. Like, nigga, I don't want this shit no more. That's how I know black people ain't really drug addicts. I'm telling you, church. Niggas ain't really that much a drug addict. We be like, nah, this shit right here, nah. You just, if you know you strong, you don't never fuck with no damn crack. You like, that's where you pass the line. You don't fuck with crack, you don't fuck with cocaine, but you might have touched wet in your lifetime. Cause wet could be like either, well, I seen Baltimore niggas just putting a whole damn bag of weed in that bitch. You like, yo, word up. You like, don't smoke that shit. So yeah, I told niggas, I was like, yeah, that's the type of drug. I told niggas, I was like, yeah, I've never, because a nigga gave it to me. I'm sitting there thinking like, cool. My wife like, oh shit, some wet. All right, we gonna chill tonight. No, bitch, we end up driving somewhere and I don't know. And we went by a whole bunch of police, and then I'm like, yeah, did you see all them damn police? And then my wife like, nah. And then this bitch went and came, made a U-turn, came all the way back, drove back down, like, yeah, and then did another U-turn. Like, God damn, that is a lot of police. And like, I don't know how fast she was driving. This shit was crazy. I was like, yeah, I don't know how we made it home that day. I remember my wife was like, yeah, we can't have, I don't want no more of that shit. She said the same thing I was thinking. Like, I was just thinking, because I'm looking at the bag over there, like, yo, that shit right there, it's got to get out of here. Yeah, FBA combo, you know you get blazed up, nigga, and nobody don't care. See, that's what I just said. I said what I would say. You can get high all the fuck you want. I don't care. Yeah, I grow vegetables in the summer, nigga. I would like to grow some herb, but I learned it attracts squirrels and all types of shit. So I don't, and deer. I don't want no squirrels and I don't want no deer trying to get high and eat the damn weed. So I don't put that shit out there because I be just growing vegetables and shit in the summer. And I know these crackers be flying over the top of me with the airplane, like, I be hearing that shit in the summer. I'm like, I think them niggas think I be growing weed. It be all these tomato plants back there. Yeah, smoke. Look, I got a blunt in the ashtray. I'm not even saying like I don't smoke I'm just saying I don't smoke every day. I smoke every other day. Like, shit. It's the weekend. I didn't smoke Monday. I ain't smoke Tuesday. I ain't smoke Wednesday. I ain't smoke Thursday. I smoked Friday and Saturday. That was yesterday and Saturday. Yeah. It's legal in Virginia. There's a fucking video game they had called Life is Strange. Remember the shit with the white girl being gay and shit? She had gay superpowers. She could turn back time and shit. They had another game though. See, this is when I knew that immigrant shit was real because the next game was about some immigrant kids. And then they was gonna get deported and somehow his little brother, he got powers to go save his little brother, and then them niggas ended up like out there in the damn woods and shit. The nigga then start working for some damn growers, and they had some murder happen on that spot. That's the Life of Strange series. If y'all ever watch, if y'all, anybody who play video games in here, if you ever come across that, yeah, that's the Life of Strange series. And those games were really weird because I was like, I stopped playing the first one. I never even made it to the end because when I realized the girl was fucking gay, I was like, yeah, I don't know that I could play this anymore because it was like the decisions were being weird. Like I can't, and my own system won't let me be like, okay, you gonna go kiss this other girl. This is weird. It's getting into a weird place. I'm like, this is a video game and your kids might have played it. Oh, you got a fox piss. I don't know where I'm gonna catch a fox from to get his piss. You scared of it's foxes around here. I'd be worried that it'll bring a fox to the damn house. And the nigga be out there waiting to fight. Like, nigga, who the fuck is moved around here? I'd be scared of them niggas. I was like, I don't know if this nigga got rabies. This nigga skinny. When you see a real fox, them niggas, they'll be looking like fucking great foxes, nigga. They be looking like, nigga. Yeah, you don't gotta smoke. We don't tell niggas to smoke. You do what you do. But I didn't say nobody couldn't smoke when I made my statement. I didn't say, nigga, you can't. Nigga, you. I said, I'm talking about the niggas out there. This ain't to the family. Sometimes when you family members, you don't gotta feel like a hit dog holler. We just talking about shit because there's niggas out there who can't manage themselves. Everybody in here manage themselves quite well to me. Even my good brother FBA Convo. It's not a judgment on niggas who smoke marijuana. No, I'm just warning you about today's weed. This shit is more high, more potent. It's meant to keep you like stagnant versus, smoke your weed when you want. Look, do I ever talk shit about Big E when he be smoking his good, fine California weed? I hate that nigga Big E's weed because he had the best weed. Damn that nigga. I always be thinking like this nigga, they got the best weed in Cali. That's what it is. That Cali should be like how my niggas was in Friday. That's my number one movie still. Friday. I love that movie. I watch that shit like 10 times a year. So you know I'm a Friday fan. That shit had me down laughing. I just be like, nigga, this shit funny. Even though we ain't have too many little Chris's, nigga coming by kicking your garbage over. That nigga might disappear. He might come around, kick your garbage bags 2 or 3 times, but that nigga gone. Yeah, nickel bags and nice fat dimes, the sharp shit that wasn't like drugged up. Yeah, that was the best with chocolate. I used to love to smoke chocolate. I used to smoke chocolate all the time. Yep, stolen. You can make hot sauce concoctions, all that. I used to smoke chocolate because you smelled like chocolate when you came in. So we didn't get the looks that we used to get when we just was smoking heavy weed. Niggas smoke some chocolate. We come in that bitch smelling like chocolate. Not only this was the double effect of smoking chocolate. Not only did you smell like chocolate, one thing you learn is women love the smell of chocolate. So we coming on the elevator, niggas is just smelling like straight chocolate. All the girls is kind of looking back at you like, why y'all smell so good? Like y'all smell like brownies. And bitches love brownies. A lot of niggas don't know this. Well, I'm gonna tell you, women love fucking brownies. They eat them. They'll eat them by the dozens if they could. If you niggas wasn't gonna say nothing, they would eat brownies. They love motherfucking brownies. I remember that in college. Put some brownies in your backpack, nigga. Put some brownies in your goddamn backpack. Word up, the chocolate Phillies. Yeah, right, cow dog. Put some motherfucking brownies in your pants. Nigga, you want to get you a lady? Put some brownies in your pocket, nigga. And go out. Niggas like, what's that smell? Yeah, I'm telling you, you can get a woman with brownies, nigga. I know y'all don't believe me, but I'm being honest. They love that shit. Look, Pinky laughing, they know. They love the smell of some brownie, chocolate, fudge brownie. You'll be like, shit, bullshit. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't like that nigga face. Go ahead, Donnie.
Migrants are giving up their asylum claims and self-deporting, and it's up 600% since the Biden
Oh
administration.
yeah,
Check this
Church,
out.
the
More than
Vegas, Garcia
80,000
Vegas.
voluntary departure orders were issued by U.S. immigration judges between January 2025
Navi,
and
you
March
won't know until I
2026,
come
a
walk
more
around
than
you with some damn
600%
brownies in my pocket.
increase from the 11,400 issued during the last 15 months of President Joe Biden's term, according to numbers from the Vera Institute of Justice. And it seems to be on the rise. 6,370 took a voluntary departure
There
order
you
in
go.
July, while more than 9,000 did in March, the information shows. By comparison, about 750 per month were voluntarily departing in the second half of Biden's presidency. So they're like, we're not waiting to be heard, our asylum claims to be heard or reviewed. We're just self-deporting and going back home. Now it kind of make you question, well, how bad or how severe are the conditions at home for some of these asylum seekers for them to just give up, right? Like it may, I don't know. What do y'all think about that information? Let me know in the comment section.
They just realized, nigga, that the doors are shut, nigga. To come over here with no bread, nigga, is like a slow death. Cut with 1,000 razors, nigga. It's a slow death if you come over here right now. Y'all not gonna be eating. It's gonna be fucked up for even if when Trump leaves, y'all don't know. It's gonna be fucked up for y'all for at least 6 years, nigga. Nigga, when they go down, cause you got some people like, oh Lord, what if when Trump leave, nigga? They come no, they can't get back in that easy. It's gonna take a while for that type of legislation to happen. See, everything be on a 10-year cycle. If you pay attention to the cycle of this country, you're gonna notice it's gonna be on a 10-year cycle. Sometimes they do things every 15 years, but it's mostly every 10 years. And so this is they use Trump to just cleanse the palate. They want a whole new what they claim is gonna be a new fresh bullshit that they all got going on. But we know it's bullshit, foundational Black Americans. And yeah, they're starting to act, some of these think tanks. That's why you see a lot of counteractive action against our reparations claim and all that. And once again, they want to try to even though you heard the Republicans talking about deportations and all that, they still have it in their mind to bring more a different barrier group over here. It's the same way. Oh, blueberry cake and lemon sativa. Yeah, that I had some of that blueberry cake. We do have blueberry cake out here every once in a while. Now I'm gonna tell him about lemon. Yeah, when we get the whole Japan shit popping, because like I said, she was talking about giving me these reasons, but she want us really to go. I believe she want us to go in September. That's what I feel like she pushing. And what I'm thinking, like my daughter was saying, like she can take off some days, because it's the early part of the school year. So she's allowed to not have to be there. So I was like, yeah, I forgot in college you could do that shit in college. You could just say, look, I need this time to do this, but yeah, and then that's why you get a goddamn syllabus. Because the teachers tell you like, oh well, then just follow your syllabus. As long as that you turn that work in by this time, because they don't really give a damn. I'll be telling y'all, when I first went to college, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, how they show you in the movies and shit. Man, some of them teachers like, oh, you talking for like 14, 20 minutes. That nigga be like, all right, so I don't know if y'all want to do work here or we could just all go home for the day. You like, what? That's your professors. I'm trying to tell you. You be thinking like, yo, this shit, what? So we just all gonna go home? Then I had this one real mean. She was, yeah. It turns out she was a tether. I didn't know At that time, I just respected her because she an old black woman, but she was an English teacher. But she was really mean, yo. It's like you like, goddamn bitch, why my paper so red? Like you telling me all this I wrote, none of this makes sense to you. It's like this bitch. Oh my god, she was a nightmare. I had to keep working till my paper got less goddamn red. That bitch used to ride a motorcycle to school. An old bitch. She wear a cat suit and like a goddamn French beret. And she had this whip and shit. That she will be whipping and shit. Like she was like the shit the drill sergeants be having. She had some shit like that. I remember my nigga DC and shit. It was fucked up because it was the damn tether nigga. Cause I'm like, I just called him DC because he was from DC. But then one day the nigga from the Virgin Islands, he's laughing with me and shit cause we smoking. And he like, Breeze, you know why we call I know you call DC cause he from Washington DC. He like, but we call him DC because dirty cousin. I'm looking at this nigga like, oh, so I kind of laughed with him, but I went and told DC after that. I was like, yo, DC, them niggas call you DC for dirty cousin. Because I was friends with the nigga. I liked the brother. Now, I thought he looked more like the motherfucking, y'all ever seen that weasel in the cartoon trying to get the chicken? Y'all ever seen that weasel? And I don't know if that weasel ever had a fucking name, but he used to always try to get that chicken. And when that nigga like, I say, boy, it was foghorn, leghorn there, that little Asian chicken. See, they were showing y'all then with the real country white nigga. I say, boy, and he trying to teach the damn Asian chicken. Remember that chicken was Asian? And remember the chicken hawk had the little white boy. It was the chicken hawk who had the little white boy. I hadn't seen that weasel before. So that's what he looked like. But that nigga, I remember that night when I told him them niggas called him dirty cousin. That nigga was mad. That nigga like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, Joe. Cause that's how like DC niggas at that time. Hey, they niggas all lunch boxes to me. So a lunchbox is like a nigga that you could joan on. I had to learn all this shit because this is Virginia shit. Yeah, remember the young chicken hawk? He was a little white boy. That's what he represented. This shit was crazy, man. The shit they used to put on for us. Yeah, he had the big head, the little Asian. He had an Asian hat on. Like, why is it a chicken with a fucking Asian hat? Like, this is how subtle these devils they do the things, and then that's why I always look at Asians weird when they act like we're the problem with their racism. Like, no, you're the problem with your racism because they've shown you year after years and time after time, Asian niggas with big giant teeth, all types of shit, and y'all never, yeah. Even when it was supposed to have been a story about an Asian walking through California kicking ass, they turned him into and then he allegedly died from auto asphyxiation. Like, I don't know. That story is still wild to me. Okay, cow dog. Have a good one, fam. They hire a white man right in your face to play the Asian kung fu. Had the white man, and y'all didn't say nothing. And then yet, when we are telling everybody our story, we got Asians coming in and shit, Nigerians, Filipinos, and now you got the crazy Japanese niggas think we built from. It's just wow, yo. Word up. It's just the crazy shit that they got going on with them, and then they always like, well, you, well, if you niggas was so like a niggas, what are you talking about? Because most of the time when I see these weird videos on the internet where brothers have to knock out a damn white supremacist and shit, that white supremacists be egging them on. That's why I say right there, that's proof to me. Those videos that I see, I said, imagine if black people really got angry. If niggas really did get angry, there would be nothing white people could do. They'd be in the ocean in less than 4 or 5 days. I'd say less than 4 days. Really, I say it'd be like, if niggas really turned up, white folks would be fleeing on boats like the zombie apocalypse happened. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm like. They be hoping the Africans could save them and shit, or the damn cartel gang. Niggas was if niggas really was turned up and angry, niggas would sweep all that shit away. Know how many niggas serve in the military? You just think about that. If niggas all got locked into military action against these niggas, it'd be a nightmare for them. Yeah, so let these people die in obscurity, as I tell people. We don't have to keep always engaging with them. If you choose to do that weird shit and be around with whatever weird doctrines they got and shit like that, it's kind of weird. It's real, and you gotta actually ask yourself, like, man, is this shit productive? Think about it, like, well, fuck. So we always have to think about that because they will give us things like all the time, and like you, like, well, the minute they're telling you something, you should kind of reject it because, like, well, what? How does it make me productive? And he says this about, look, look, a lot of people gonna hate this and don't want to hear about it, but yeah, the homosexuality is non-productive. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's non-productive. It's not like it doesn't benefit society because even what you're doing to get more people like yourselves, you would have to rely on the people who are heterosexual. You understand that? You would have to rely on the people that are heterosexual. And I've always talked about this, and I'll say it again tonight. You can be heterosexual by yourself, but you cannot be gay alone. Do y'all get that part? You can be heterosexual, but you cannot be gay alone. There's no disrespect to you if that's what you do, but somebody had to make you gay. You just don't be born gay. It's just not reality. I know people like to believe that. No. And as we know with children when they're growing up, a children's gonna mimic and replicate what it sees the most. So if you only just got a damn mama around and you a boy and you watching her from a young age and she's in the mirror putting on lipstick and then she's on the phone arguing with niggas and then she's hanging out and doing all this shit, what type of men do you think gonna be produced from that type of stock? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. All you gotta look at all that crazy shit. Then you gonna have a bunch of niggas who doing the same shit, and you can see them. They on TikTok. I'm not saying nothing. Look, do what y'all do. I just think it's too much. I try to tell people that you see how that African dude was sitting there playing like he was LGBTQ so he can get into the country while leaving a whole damn family behind in goddamn Africa. So we end up with all these emasculated men. And not to say like, oh, this is we hate people. No, ain't nobody hate nobody. We don't. What we're talking about is societal norms. It's not like something. This is not like we're just we bringing this up. It's what's going on in the world. It's the flavor of the year. Oh yeah, damn! Get some nachos for me, my good brother Maxwell. I want some.
What are you saying? Are you
Listen to
saying that the
this.
civil rights movement was so that men could wear dresses? I don't think so. And we're not even in this room. So why you keep talking about black people?
They're the party of illegals now. They're not.
What are y'all saying? Are you saying that the civil rights movement was so that men could wear dresses? I don't think so. And we're not even in this room. So why you keep talking about black people? The liberals, they like to use civil rights to push everything. Yesterday, they're telling me, you shouldn't be saying that as a woman of color. I'm like, saying what? That there are no trans kids? Only kids being abused by perverts?
I got bad news for all my black listeners. They're the party of illegals now. They're not. They pretended like they cared about black people for like 40 years, 50 years. They've turned the page. Whatever they said they were going to do for you guys, what they didn't do, they're not even saying it anymore. They're all about illegals
I'll
now.
tell you this, Adam. All the parties are doing their own things, and the people are losing and suffering. We need to come to the middle. We need to get off the sides. The plane is left and right. They are in their own crew. We are people trying to survive and live every day. We are right now, the parties have caused too much division. We need to focus on legislation and bills that support the things that we want as a country. We are the United States. And we're becoming divided into two different parties.
Here's the difference. I'll tell you my ultimate white privilege.
This Miss Nigga
I don't believe these guys are going to do anything to help me. So I get to just get on with it. I have no thoughts about what are you going to do for me, what are you going to do for my community, how are you going to help uplift me. I know they're not going to do jack shit. If the president is white, he's not doing anything for me. If the president is black, he's not doing anything for me. And I'm now freed up to get on with my business. These guys bullshit communities, LGBT, black community, women of color, whatever. They bullshit them every 4 years like they're going to do something for them. And then everyone waits around. That package is never arriving. And the real white privilege is knowing they're not going to do anything. Which is a privilege because you don't waste time waiting for them to do something that they're never going to do.
Well, that's why it's going to take patriot types of people to get out there and fight it, to get out there in the fight. We have to get into the fight because 6 months ago, I woke up and I was faced with the fact that the women's laws have been changed and they don't reflect anything that keeps us safe.
No.
I was presented with the fact that my leadership had failed in my city. All of these things I saw within a 6-month period of time of looking for results. So what did I do? I decided that I have to get involved because I don't want to complain from the sidelines.
Well, I don't know. If y'all agree with Miss Nigga, yeah, let me know. We're going to probably get out of here on that note. Letting Miss Nigga. I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but I appreciate the entire family that was in the house. Maxwell Jenkins, Pinky Wells, Goddess Navi, Cow Dog, Young Riaz, Crew Royalty, Jesse Paris, Project Leroy, Black RU 365, my great brother, the Church of Black Power, man. I appreciate you so much from coming through and showing some love. I appreciate that. It would have been dope if we would have had Aquarius Minded in here and our other sister, Stolen Ancestors, was in here tonight. Ooh, I'm gonna kick myself in the butt. Oh shit, even. Oh, you on 90? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the family. Everybody that was in Project Leroy Claude, our good brother Arashalon Perkins, aka Bronze Reaper Media. Check him out. He was up in the joint. Shout out to our good brother Big E, Grismatically. You know what it is. It's a lot of y'all. Nothing but love for the family, man. You know what it is. Only one Just Jay was in this bitch. The honorable. See, I done went from the venerable Pinky Wells to the honorable Pinky Wells in the motherfucking house. Maxwell Jenkins, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it fucking is. That shit just won't let me bother with it. He had to roll out. He had to go get. There was some nachos being cooked up. Navi, motherfucking nachos in that bitch. And yeah, to all the family, never be worried about drop. That's why I give you that wrench. Is don't ever worry about dropping your links in the chat. Go ahead and always share out like our good brother Jesse doing. Venerable Pinky means you are a contentious individual. That's what it is. Venerable. You're like, oh, here she comes. That's what you have to be like that. But you just, I love you, Pinky. Just talk. It's my way of talking shit. You good. That's why I went with the honorable now. Because you definitely, as I've been listening to you, you've definitely said some very honorable things. So I have to pay respect and homage where it's due. Okay? When you're family, that's what you do. You take it in the FBA convo. Oh, Bronze was in here too. See, I wasn't even paying attention. Bronze was in the house. Bronze Flat Power God, my good brother. FBA combo. Young Riaz. Young Riaz wasn't letting crew ass off though. That nigga Young Riaz was in here. That nigga, I didn't even notice where he left. Big shout out to Young Riaz getting that Hey Nanu Nanu. I told you was gonna get it, my boy. See, that's why you sleeping. You starting to act strange and shit. Cause you getting that stuff. And you like, I knew it, Young Riaz. It was coming. I wanted to talk to Young Riaz about because I had a little Afghanistan nigga that was working with me, but this nigga, they claimed they were Muslims and shit, but this nigga had his girlfriend living in their family house with him. I was like, how does that work as Muslims? I was like, I don't know. Maybe they knew kinds of Muslims. Who didn't confirm what? A goddess Navi. White people can't cook no on real barbecue, but they can make them hella pastrami. Yeah, Momo right here behind me. Nigga just stopped snoring. But that said, much love to y'all. Y'all know what it is. We might be, it's tomorrow's the Sunday gospel. I'll try to go before church or go after church. We may do evening service because I want to catch church. I know church going to go hard. And you know what it is? We don't got no pork sandwich over here. We only got pork rinds, grits, and gravy, family. Catch y'all on the next one. Yeah.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the top, the block, we run the streets, we set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops, we roll tops, hops and barley, man, we see purple like Barney, man, it's funny how on farms there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens, I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all, you know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all, I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall, when I know most of y'all scared to crawl, with the strength of a giant might scale a wall, singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
The Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate and give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.